first lap, first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field is behind. Another leads them through one already. Davis Wick and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Brown. And the rolling was climbing up the funnel leading as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Buckley fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
As well. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of the highlights of the year, the final round of the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. We have got a multitude of cars on track that are all fighting for a title. We have got about 38 cars on track tonight. It's going to be absolutely mind-bending crazy. We are doing the amazing Mount Panorama Bathurst, where legends are made of, where walls kill cars and take no prisoners. We are going to be battling out a double 30 minutes with a 30-minute second heat. There will be a top 10 return reverse for that race. But before we get on to those juicy bits, let's have a quick look at who's fighting for what titles and what the points are looking like. In the AMs, Brent Wassell has got himself a couple of fingers on the trophy. He is 29 points clear of Ash Glover from Rogue Racing. The big one there is he needs to win, beat Brent Wassell, needs to finish atop of Glover to take the title home. But Ash Glover needs to beat him by 10 positions tonight, whether it's 5 in the first race, 5 in the second place. That's what he needs to get up there and take it all the way. Wayne Edwards will be there in third place, and he is going to be fighting with Sean Newmans for the minor podium position of third outright from Mueller Racing. In fifth place, we've got Joseph Black from the Koala Cartel. And in sixth place, we've got Greggy Johnson from Team Greg Racing. Seventh place, Brad Dines, Dine Racing. In eighth place, David Bowman from Team Pear-Shaped Racing. Ninth place, Stephanie Piccoli from Apex Esports League. And 10th, Brendan Soper from Webb Racing. Let's get to the Pro-Ams and see how these boys are going. Chrissy Tomlin, he has got himself 18 points clear. 18 points clear. He needs to for Ridley to win, he needs to take it by 3 positions, which is not right because it's 18 points. I thought it was 12. 18 points means he needs by 5 positions because it's a total of 4 points per position. But that's across 2 heats tonight. So there's a bit of work to be done. It's not all over for those 3 because Stevie Daniels is only 40 points behind and he can still notch something up there. He needs to beat these boys by a couple of spots as well. Anything can happen. Anything can fall apart. Cars could end up in the wall and not even finish races. So it's going to be all open slather out there for these boys. In fourth place, we've got Max Donnelly from NZ Racing. In fifth place, we've got Elliot D from Team Pear-Shaped Racing. Sixth place, Jacques Swamppool from the SLM Motorsports team. Seventh, Jacob McIntyre from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. Eighth place, Tyler Sheep from SLM Academy. Ninth place, Kevin Wakefield from LCR Esports. 10th place, Liam Amos from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. 11th, Mark Snow from the SLM Academy. 12th place, Joshua D. King from Team SRW Motorsports. 13th, Mark Cochran from Apex Esports League. 14th, Cameron Hardwick from SLM Academy. 15th, Ryan Price Privateer. And 16th, rounded off by Andrew Lydon from Kittens Racing. All right, ladies and gents, we are up to the juicy part of the ladder, the top end, the pinnacle of this sport in Australia. The Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals is the biggest GR86 race in the country. No other league has this many cars out there and this many competitors fighting for 3 different championships, AM, Pro-Am and Pro. At the top step at the moment, we have got Dougie Gowans from the SLM Academy. He is leading his teammate, Kyle Ridley from the SLM Motorsports team by 7 points. 2 positions. Ridley needs to beat Dougie by 3 positions across 2 races to take that title away from him and snatch it out of his bare grip old man hands. Yes, I did say old man, Dougie. Kyle James Doyle from the Koala Cartel is sitting a further 33 points behind. So it's about 10 positions across 2 races to get that snatched off. But we know what could happen. We are in the final round. We're at the mountain. It takes no prisoners, like we said in the opening monologue. So we will have our gritted teeth, our fingernails chewing, but I'd rather you guys had some popcorn and some beers. In fourth place, Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel is a further 55 points behind. And then we've got Carter Dines from Dynatude Racing in fifth. Sixth place, Greg Cook from Project 36. And 7th place, Cole Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports. 8th place, Sean Doyle from Vermilion Esports. Look out for the news on that one. And in 13th place, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing. 10th place, Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. 11th place, Daniel J. Burns from the Carling Motorsports team. 12th place, Mitchy Nobles from the Sim Brotherhood with his teammate. In 13th place, Jacob Trainer. In 14th place, Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. And in 15th place, Davey Gallo from the Carling Motorsports team. 16th place, Wade Reynolds from JWM Sim Sports. 17th place, Ray Oliver from the SLM Motorsports team. 10th place, Sam Kutakazinos, the privateer. And 19th place, Timothy R. Williams from Sim Racing Brotherhood. And all rounded off by 20th place, David G. Clark from the JWM Motorsports Sim Sports team. This is it, the final round at Bathurst. Let's bring in the booth. We've got Kobe pushing the buttons downstairs and Mr. James Watson, who's going to scream his little girly tonsils out when we get rocking and rolling out tonight. This is going to be amazing. How are you, Mr. Watson?
I wasn't expecting that. I'm doing great. I mean, it's Bathurst week. How could I not be doing great? I mean, anytime we get to watch and commentate a race from this place, it's a good day, especially with championships on the line, close championship battles too. And you know, you said it. Anything can happen. These battles can be flipped on their head in a moment's notice. We've seen that I don't know how many times this season alone. I mean, just think last week, you know, Doug dominated the first heat. Ridley was way off, struggling with all kinds of stuff going on. And then all of a sudden, Doug gets nuked in 2 races. Ridley somehow comes out of nowhere to win one of them, and all of a sudden it went from all but Doug's to close battle again in the span of basically a handful of laps. So anything can happen, and that's what's stressful in the championship battle at a track like Bathurst, where you know things can get really wacky really quickly. And just the slightest little lapse in judgment, not even from you, from someone else, could completely blow your championship hopes all the way to the moon. You don't know what's going to happen, and it is stressful for the drivers, but God, is it great for us.
It's great for us, mate. We've already got a pit lane start. We've had someone infringing already, so I didn't quite see who the number was.
Brad Dines.
It's already starting. We've only just started qualifying, and we've already got drama on the screens going for it, and a lot of boys hitting purple sectors. Obviously, it's their first round out, and a few people has got like 127 is a massive number. Have a look at that. 227s all the way from 1st to 7th. So we are going to be into a scorcher. Lots of boys following each other up and down the stream, getting a nice little bit of draft on some of these critical parts. But, mate, I've got goosebumps. This is going to be absolutely epic.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's not that surprising. Actually, you know, it is surprising that these times are so close. And I remember thinking that, too, the last time we were at Bathurst a couple seasons ago. You know, there's so many places to make an error on this track and lose time that seeing everyone be close in times is ridiculous.
Yeah,
and
it is.
It's also nerve-wracking because with how long these lap times are, you know, 2.5 minutes. That's not a lot of time when it's a 15-minute session, and less than, you know, since with the heats it goes straight. Obviously, you can't have that extra time to finish up your lap, so you kind of just have to pray you nail it on either 1 or 2 attempts, because that might be all you get. Your only bites at the cherry. So to see everyone put up some crazy last time.
Spot on. You got the 2.5 minutes, probably 3 minutes on your out lap, then you've got to hit that next lap, and you've got to hope that you start that next lap really good and get your first corner right, because you can't go back and restart again, because it's going to take you another 5 minutes to get around. So these boys have got to put in a good banker and then get it through nicely. Jacob Trainer from the Brotherhood finally at the pointy end with a 2:26.929 first one that cracked the 2 minute mark. Apparently the lads at SLM have got some new liveries to show off tonight, so I've been told to make sure we update our trading paints so that we can see them. They've got their names on them or something else, I'm not sure, but they're supposed to be looking pretty spunky. Out there in the chat, we've got Mr. Catakazinos, our Super Formula Light admin and privateer, giving us a wave. Brad Anderson, Mr. Anderson, yourself and Mr. Josh King need to report to the principal's office for lack of appearances in this season. I'll be looking for receipts from your doctors as the team principal and smacking you over the knuckles and hoping that you participate at a wild level next season. And then there's the big bear himself. G'day, lads. Was I subtle enough, Mr. Watson?
Absolute. Didn't even pick it up whatsoever.
Airing my laundry in public. How naughty. But it's no, I love the guys. They're awesome. But already seeing some times, and even look at the drafting coming on at the moment, coming through the mountain. It's amazing how these boys are getting right up and underneath each other.
Yeah, and that's stressful when you're trying to draft and set up these draft laps, is trying to make sure that the car you're drafting off of doesn't impede you, and trying to make sure that you don't make any sort of contact with them, because again, just like a wall, any sort of contact will clap. It will not. That's something you always have to keep in mind.
And you know what? The side
impact. And look at that. There's
it's crazy. The side impact on these walls here, they've just passing, is damaging. It's not something you're going to get away from when you hit it at that speed. They're flying through there, but have a look at it. These guys are really going for it. Sean Doyle is really hammering it. I love this part. That's my favourite part. That little dip there, that little tight, getting it right, and just hitting that the bank inside left and the gear change and slamming the accelerator down through that little bit. I just love it. I reckon it's sensational. What have I been drinking? Kool-Aid, brother, Kool-Aid. No, I haven't had a drink of alcohol for a while, actually. I'm a good boy. But the times are flying through here. They're starting to drop. Kyle Ridley's got himself up the top spot. Jacob Trainer second. Greg Cook third. Doyle fourth. Dougie Gowan's in fifth. Gowans needs to get a wriggle on if he wants to maintain the title fight to his teammate, or maybe he's thinking he'll pass the baton onto the new generation coming through. We're here to support Brent, Cowman Gaming Co-Legend. Yes, I heard Brent out there and wanted to get the link for tonight's race so I can share it all with his mates. Please come and share it. Share it to everyone you can so everyone can watch it, because this is going to be an absolute terror of a race. We are down to the last 2 minutes. The hammer's going to fall, and we've got a few people in the pit. So the guys that are on the track passing this at the moment is going to be absolute critical. You want to be on your final lap now. Actually, if you're on your final lap now, you're not going to make it because it's 2.2 seconds. You'd already want to be at the top of the mountain.
I don't even think they're going to make it.
Yeah, you got to be at the top of the mountain coming down at the moment.
Short.
Up the koalas, they should be feeling at home here. Lots of trees around. Yep, there's lots of marsupials that come out here. Maybe we'll get a koala out on track instead of a kangaroo this race. I need, you know what I need, Cobes? All right, we need the fake laughter and applause in the background for next season. Just so I can feel better about myself and my jokes.
Finally, someone to laugh at my terrible puns too.
Someone's asked there, is it grape Kool-Aid asking for a friend? It's punch, it's orange. But my wife's got her earphones on behind me and she can't hear me, and I wanted to fill it up for me because I'm thirsty. Boy needs a drink. All right, here we go. We're nearly there. 1 minute down. Who's coming down the mountain? Anyone coming down the mountain like Puff and Billy? Glover is at the top of the mountain, just too far back. Joey Black is coming down through Skyline right now. So he might get over the line just in time. No, he's not going to get that either. These boys, I can't even see Cole Lavery from where he is right now getting himself across the line. But have a look who he is drifting with there at the moment. Who's he giving a tow there, Mr. Watson? Can you quite tell?
I would appear to... I can. It would appear to be Sean Doyle.
Oh, I think it is Sean Doyle. There must be some synergy going on.
Yeah,
Oh,
curious.
Trainer, purple in the first sector and the fourth sector.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, no!
All I heard was, oh, sorry, man. These things happen. I just actually looked to the right. I think they must have been trying to draft each other, and he must have tagged him.
All of them were pushing each other. Like, even Trainer was pushing Sean, who was...
Yeah, they wouldn't have made it,
Kyle.
too. They wouldn't have made it. They were a bit too far along in there, but this brings it down to an amazing, amazing race. So 30 minutes at Mount Panorama equates to about, I'd say about 10 laps or so, somewhere around there. Someone could do the maths. 30 minutes divided by 2.26, that'll tell us. And I was
told there would be no math.
There'll be no math. There'll be no math. Kyle Ridley up in the top spot, fighting it out with his teammate. Dougie Gowan's back in fifth. Ridley from SLM Academy has got himself the pole position. He will be side by side with Jacob Trainer. It will be a race to the first corner, hard left. And I bet you any money it'll be more than 2 cars going wide across that in the beginning, especially if someone bogs it down. Greggy Cook has got the second row with Sean Doyle, the Project 36 driver, with the Mavinian Esports driver. Then we've got the vet, the old guy, the original guy, Dougie Gowan's beside Daniel Byrne on row 3. Row 4 is Brent Wassel, who's being supported like crazy tonight from the Axiom Racing team beside Mitchy Noble from SRB. In the 5th row, Kyle Lavery from Team SRW is beside Liam Jensen, the first of the koalas. We're not used to seeing no koalas in the top 10, right on the cusp there. In the 6th row, we've got Callum Hodgkins from OPR beside Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing. In the 7th row, Carter Dines from Dines Tune beside Davey Gallo from the Carlings Motorsports team. In the 8th row, we've got Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports beside Thomas Sunny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team. In the 8th row, we've got Ash Glover from Rogue Racing beside Jacques Swampole from the SLM Academy. In the 10th row, Cameron Hardwick from the SLM Academy beside Joey Black from the Koala Cartel, I believe. Let's flick it across to the final screen, or maybe not. Elliot D is on the 11th row beside Max Donnelly. Elliot D from Pear Shape, Max Donnelly from NZ Racing. In the 12th row, Chris Tomlin from LCR is beside Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing. And in the 13th row, Shane Newans from Mueller Racing is beside Dave Bowen from Pear Shaped Racing. In the 14th row, Mark Snow from SLM Academy is beside Thomas Cooley, all the way down at 28th, mate. I'm very surprised from the Koala Cartel. In 29th place, we have got Pro-Am LCR Esports driver Kevin Wakefield beside Stephanie Piccoli from the Apex Esports League. Let's have a look at the next page. There's a few more to go. Cruz McVie, for some reason, is down the back in 31st. Beside him is James Doyle from the Koala Cartel. Then we've got Dean Sinkovic in 33rd beside Brad Dines in 44th. Race director tonight is Matty Keane with Greg Barber as well. And safety car driver is Martin Lipsky. Mate, this is going to be an absolute amazing run. There it is, the new livery. We've got 15 seconds to go. I'm not sure if that's the right livery we're supposed to be seeing at the moment. LCM Motorsports, it is. Looks like a bit of a nuance to the old.
Yeah, because Doug has it too.
No, that's the wrong livery. It's pink with the new SLM, so it looks like race. Yeah, I saw you refresh it, but it hasn't gone back to where it's supposed to be. They're all in the Marlboro liveries by the same. Maybe it's mine that hasn't refreshed. But ladies and gentlemen, we are off. We are steaming through here. We've already got a fantastic run off. The flag is green. You can see Colin Lavery taking the first corner. He's got Jacob Trainer from a nice little gap out straight away. Greggy Cooks has fallen in behind Jacob Trainer. They've got Sean Doyle coming through there. Everyone's coming through side by side. Nicely, one big, massive line coming up that hill as you can hear the roar of these Toyota engines coming.
Whoa.
And I believe it's my SDK that's playing up with the second image, which I will try to refresh as we're going along. But I tell you what, this is going to be spectacular.
Yeah, already there was a little bit of contact going up the straight between Lavery and Mitchie Noble. I thought we might have gotten our first safety car there, but thankfully they did not end up getting turned into the outside wall, thankfully.
But my SDK's just got a bit of a flitz. Give me 2 seconds, mate, just to catch up and get that going. But everyone seems to be travelling along nicely and not too much carnage at the moment, which is good to see.
Yeah, you see Jacob Trainer just hounding Ridley, almost bump drafting him as they go through Skyline. Just absolutely wild watching these cars cut through the cutting.
Yep. And you reckon my SDK will update? Hell no, it won't go.
Now let's see, does Trainer try to make a move up here in the chase?
Ev's calling something in.
Yeah.
He's pissed off too.
I'd be surprised if he sounded happy while calling something in.
Very true.
Oh,
very
here
true.
we go, Carter. Oh, wow, what a move. He just barely cleared that. See Lavery side by side with one of the quals. Oh, Lavery a little wide. Here comes Hodgkinson now trying to make his way through.
He's having a crack in middle side by side there as they come through the first corner. Let's see how Lavery approaches it compared to Hodgkins. Hodgkinson's angle is a little bit acute, but not enough difference in pace at the moment. Look at the boys coming down the back corner there. The Martin's New Zealand car was side by side with someone else coming through, but they made it through nice and clean. I'm still fiddling around with things in the background, and it is the SDK I'm fiddling with, let me tell you. But it's not giving me much love because it won't let me refresh for some reason. And I really want to refresh the race for these boys down there because they've gone through all the work to get their stuff done.
Yeah, see a good look at that new paint for the SLM cars. Ridley and Gowans look pretty close to each other. That's great. As everyone who watches the V8 broadcasts on Tuesday knows, I do a real good job at being able to tell apart who's who in similar looking paints. So that's sure going to be fun next season.
I'm sure you'll do a cracking job, mate, because you always do. You always do your best, that's for sure. All I can say is that I've had to reload that to the heat. Hopefully it relaunches itself properly and gives us a clean view while they're out in the Marlboro Legacy Peter Brock outfits coming through the mountain. But more focused on this. 25 minutes left in this track, and already Kyle Ridley is out there 2 seconds behind Jacob Train. Looks like they're trying to break the toe, but no one's really having a lot of luck doing it. The biggest gap is with Callum Hodgkinson to Liam Jensen at the moment. But Jacob Trainer is stuck behind him as well, so he can't really make much progress across there. That screen is black at the moment, Cobes. Look at this. Look how tight this is. He is Trainer. He's almost putting them
meanwhile, we got
right into his gullet.
Wassel making a move in the chase right there.
Off Wassel and Noble. That was very close running there. It looks like Lavery's had a bit of a think about it too as they're coming down the hill now. Oh, look at Mickey Noble having a look on the outside of Lucky Gowans. Is he going to have a go there? Not quite. Gowans has got that run beautifully done. and he is not giving up at all. Looks like the Koala Cartel's trying to make a bit of a move there. That's Liam Jensen on the inside line coming through beside Wassel. He's got Wassel pinned through there, pushing him out wide. They've left space for each other, but done a cracking job. Looks like Callum Hodgkinson's going to be the one who's going to lose that spot. Car 298, 5-second time penalty.
Is that
298
again?
Who is 298?
That is. It's been
James Doyle, yeah, from the Koala Cartel.
It's been an unfortunate last 2 weeks for James Doyle.
Yep. All right, we're back, baby. Oh, a beautiful slide around that corner by Ridley. Oh my goodness, that was cracking effort coming through there.
And
that's the screen has worked now.
And that might have really screwed over Jacob Trader, because now he is having to fend off Cook. Cook backs out of it. But man, that could have been real bad for Trainer, losing the spot just trying to check up for Ridley.
It's a tough race out there, man. This is so realistic at the moment. You'd think this was the real world. Oh, I think Trainer or Hodgkinson, one of them just kissed the wall. They're coming through. Under brakes now. Who's going to be able to get momentum coming out of this corner? Loving that angle coming down the hill. This is spectacular. Trainer has got himself in a great spot in second, but now we've got Lavery and Hodgkinson trying to get past Wassel. Wassel is the lead Pro-Am at the moment in 9th place, doing a cracking bit of work there, keeping himself up there. Trainer knows this place like the back of his hand. Likewise was conceived here. Likely was conceived here. That's Tim Miles. Can't you, Timmy? That's all good. Yeah, you never know. Maybe it was, I was going to say it was a kangaroo, but probably not. Oh, he's having a look at the inside line on Wassel. He's got them coming through. Is he going to make it through? Under brakes. Will Wassel leave some space? Too wide coming through. Both humping the curve as they come through. But it looks like Lavery's got it done nicely. Hodgkins can see a gap. He can smell the water. He can smell the chum in the water. Is he going to have a look at the inside?
David Bowen has crested a toe.
Oh, no. We have got two cars both towing. Bowen and who was the other one? Elliot D, was it?
Max Donnelly is
calling something in as well on lap 3. People are being very clear and concise in their calls tonight, which is really good to see. It's
oh wow!
Oh, that was a bit nasty. That got a bit loose very quickly. Have a look at this. This is the replay coming down. So he's hit the wall straight. Look at the air he got. Boom! Whooshka. Oh, man, hope he's not in VR because his head would still be spinning. And poor old Cruz McVee was got some rampant pace at that point too. That's that would be feature race 1 done and dusted for those two boys. That's what he said. All it takes is a massive incident and then it's all over. You could lose your title tonight with a tight race. 212 readdressing to 425.
Yeah, that's what Donnelly just radioed in.
Yep.
So that's done and dusted.
Good. Tell you what, it's close everywhere, man. It's just the battles are amazing. Have a look at them coming down that hill there. It just looks spectacular. I think this new car mechanics and everything that iRacing has done has just made this series that little bit more exciting. And the car's a little bit better to drive out there. Oh, that's not good. Daniel Byrne has given that wall more than a kiss. It was a French test with a bit of tongue because he slapped it hard. Hope that car's going to survive. Has it got any damage? Looks like it's slowed down a little bit, but not enough to be taken. Dougie Gowans, mate, 227.417, fastest on track at the moment. He needs to get a wriggle on, mate. He is 1, 2, 3, 4 places
you said
behind Ridley. Under brakes, is he gone in underneath him? Gowans comes through. He gets it past Sean Doyle. Where's Lavery gone? How did he drop all that way down? Here's Carter Dines having a look on the back of Callum Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson, then Gallo behind him. They're all three gone past Brent Wassel.
We got a car. Is that
Liam
Noble?
Jensen. Liam Jensen's calling for moving under brakes against someone in front of him. Lavery's dropped again. What's going on with Lavery?
I don't know. He was ahead of this pack, and then all of a sudden, I wonder. Oh, I think it might have something to do with.
Oh, look at this! Richie Noble! Oh my God! 360 pirouette does the nutcracker on the main straight. We have to call this boy Black Swan.
Incredible avoidance by Lavery to avoid certain doom right there. It cost him a spot or two, but wow, that should have cost him his car.
Yeah, that's some amazing battling there between this group here. You know what? We're talking top 5 drivers any given day here. Dines, Lavery, and Daniel Byrne. So the battling out there is amazing. I bet you these boys are sweating bullets at the moment because this track, you're just constantly on the go. Each corner's got its own special nuance. And have a look at Daniel Byrne on the back of Carter Dines. He is rubbing that paint off the back of that car onto his car. He's going to come out with a chrome tip on the front of that Carling's Motorsports car. He was that close through there. But looks like Carter Dines has just pulled away enough to get some fresh air into his car.
Yeah, you know how we were concerned about the damage on driver Bob's car? Oh! Big
Just
for
missed that wall.
Oh my
Did you
goodness!
see that?
Wow!
Oh my God! I don't know how he made that car move across so fast, but he just kept that off the wall. I reckon there was a bit of a code brown there by Brent Wassell. Wassell is still leading I believe we can go to the main ladder. He is still leading tonight's race for the AMS. But here we go down the main straight. Callum Hodgkinson tucking in behind Cole Lavery.
Side by side through the chase right now too.
Yep, and down the bottom as well.
Got it done.
Tell you what, Lavery Trainer is all over the back of Ridley. He's having a good crack at him at the moment too. So battles are everywhere at the moment. Peeps 2 by 2. Carter Dines and Dave Gallo side by side coming down the bottom to the elbow. Oh my God, this is going to be some tough racing as these boys come through. Nicely driven.
We got House Glover going around. Oh no! Oh, and he got.
Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks like Tomlin. Tomlin, Martin D. All 3 of them caught.
Here.
Oh, all 3 of them caught a bit of that car. Here comes Dean. What is Dean driving with training wheels? It could be any slower, bro. That was. Look at Tomlin's car. That was just disintegrating from that. Safety car's been called. Oh, he got helped. Oh, no. Who was that? Was that Cooley? Yeah, it was Cooley in there. Oh, look at that fast speed. And that wasn't Nicky Martin. That was what's his name?
Yeah, that is Wade Everett.
Web Racing. That
was Max Donnelly.
Yeah, no, that's Mr. Webb.
Yeah.
Trying to find his name in here because of Wayne Edwards. Sorry, Wayne Edwards from Web Racing. Wow, safety car is out, ladies and gents.
So
safety car is out.
That is, at the risk of going full Rick Allen, championship implications for the Pro-Ams with Chris Tomlin getting nuked in that. Who was?
Yeah.
Who was in P2?
But look at this. Dougie Gowan's his 3rd now. Dougie Gowan's his 3rd. So he was leading the championship by, what did I say? I think it was 6 points, was it? What did I say it was, mate?
I thought it was 7, but again, I was told there would be no.
Yeah, no, you're right. 7 points, and the points are based off 4 points a position. So at the moment, he is just out of that title. He needs to catch up one more spot to get himself the title. Jacob Trainer is between him and Kyle Ridley. So it's going to be a battle all the way to the very end between these two boys.
So now we're waiting for the safety car. Can we bring up the Pro-Am points now? Because I want to take a look. Because, yeah, that's going to... Yeah, you see...
Tomlin's gone down, but where's Tomasina? Thomas Cena is
He
only in 17th
is-
place.
15th now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
15th.
this is...
Tomlin is 15th as well. 15 points behind him too. So it's at the moment it's going towards. Well, we'll see when they go. We'll have to count the positions between them so we know what it is for the second race. But yeah, these boys are still going flat stick, trying to catch the safety car.
Oh, this makes the already fascinating championship battle even more fascinating.
Oh, definitely. Because where's Stevie Daniels at the moment? He's in that hunt as well.
P12 for Daniels.
P12 for Daniels. And Thomas Cena. So he is 1, 2, 3
And-
places against Thomas Cena. He's made up 12 points. Stevie Daniels is back into this. If he can get at the moment, if it finishes like this, he will be only 10 points apart between him and Thomas Sonny Cena for the title in the Pro-Ams. So it could go down to 3 of those boys.
And another thing to keep in mind is that Ash Glover, he was the one that got turned around. So that's big implications for the AMS battle. Now, Glover was able to drive it back to pit lane, and he's gotten his fast repair, so he's not out of it. But that's a lot of positions lost in a already kind of not quite an uphill battle, but he already had
29
work to do.
points. 29 points before we started. So that's what's that? They're all still going and getting a few cars to readdress. So that's about 7 positions. Glover needs to get on Brent Wassell. So they're still close between that and them for the next race. But Glover, where's Ash Glover coming out now? He is gone. He's down at 26. So that's pretty much, unless Brent Wassell doesn't complete or finishes last in the next one, he won't. He can't lose a title at this point unless he finishes last. Ash Glover and Wayne Edwards both were involved in that last incident. So they're both going to pretty much finish around each other. The point difference between those two is going to be too big for that to change. So it looks like it would be Brent Wassell, Ash Glover, and Wayne Edwards winning the AMS. And Pro-Ams, we're still waiting to see on that one. That's going to be a bit of a mix. Definitely a bit of a mix. So we've still got the Pro-Ams title up for grabs, mate, and still the Pro title for grabs.
Yeah, we're no closer to having any sort of inkling on how it's gonna end. You'll love it. Yeah. We might not know until legitimately the white flag of race 2 tonight, and that's what you live to see as a fan. And any given season, if I can get all my words out properly.
Yeah, 100%. Crummy's out there, feel for Chops. Yeah, Chops has had one of those seasons where he's had really good pace. He's really developed as a driver in some of these cars, but he's just been so unlucky. He's in that pack of drivers which are on the cusp of they're all improving, so they're all trying to get consistency in their racing, and he's in that pack there where he tries to keep it clean, but unfortunately his downfall has not been his own. It's been that he is being around guys who have lost it around him, and like you saw there, he unfortunate bystander and got taken out. So but you know, you can't take it away from him. He's had a cracking season. He's had probably one of his best seasons I've seen him drive at SRW.
Yeah, just absolutely unfortunate. Quintessential wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson, yes, it was great racing to watch. It's the safety car hopefully will be in after this. It looks like all the wave rounds have been done, if I'm right. And we'll get the boys out and racing, and it'll be a sprint to the end. Yep. All right, that means Mr. Ridley is the currently the race leader coming through, and at this point he is leading the championship as we stand by 1 point on his teammate, Dougie Gowans. Can you believe that? 1 point the difference. Oh, no.
That is absolutely wild. And if my estimation is correct, I think we're going to have about 8 minutes when we get back to the start-finish line. So about, I'd say, 3 laps to go in this one.
Yeah. Yep, I think you're pretty much on the ball there, mate. 3 laps, that's 6 minutes. That's 7.5 minutes or so. Could be an extra lap there for the final lap, depending on where they get before the white flag comes out. But I tell you what, have a look at these cars, ladies and gents. This is what 9 rounds accumulates to a 1 point lead to Kyle Ridley for the championship of the Warren Brown Tools GR86 Nationals to his teammate, Dougie Gowans, the OG, the original guy. So the battle is there for the taking. In the Pro-Ams, we'll still see a little bit of fight out there. Chrissy Tomlin is got himself out of the picture, but it's going to be down to Thomasani Cena and Stevie Daniels Jr. Fighting for the top step, as Tomlin's unfortunately was had his car deceased, more or less. And in the AMs, it looks like it's going to be all Brent Wassell's way. Axiom all the way. He's going to be taking that because Ash Glover is down the back with Wayne Edwards. They were both involved in that last incident coming through. Safety car's coming down now, and it's going to be ripping last 6 minutes. If you're out there watching, by all means, like, subscribe. Let us know who you're supporting. If we can get them on screen, we definitely will. We'll do our best to showcase all the drivers that come out and participate in the Sim Racing World Championship. All right, the last few points have come out. No passing before the control line, telling him where to go. Kyle Ridley has got this as they're coming down. They've come through the chase. They're just passing the pit exit. They're coming up to Murray's corner. Is he going to go now? Looks like he's gone. Looks like he's gone. We are green, ladies and gents. We are going for it. Everyone's starting to have a bit of a look, but no one's doing anything too crazy. I did see Dean pop out to have a look at the drivers in front of him, but he tucked back in very, very quickly as these boys come down for the last 6.5 minutes of racing. Have a look how close Jacob Traynor is at the moment. He is wanting this. He's got that by the bit. Dougie Gowans is there as well. One mistake at this close. Oh, we have got an incident in the back there. We have got a massive one coming through there. It looks like Joey Black was involved. His car is down the back there. You can see him there. You don't know what happened there, but I'll go to the back pointy end if you want to do the replay.
Oh, yeah. You see.
Oh, car 033.
Yeah, a separate incident with them.
We'll have to have a look at that. Kev Wakefield's limping back to the pits as well. He must have bounced off the wall as he's come through there. Let's have a look. We've got the black and white car there. We're looking at that. Yep. Here we go. So they've touched each other. Oh. And he's bounced off the wall straight into it. Look at that. Oh,
we finally have Sutton arrival the Adelaide chicane in round 1. Look at that. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was crazy impact coming through there. That's
Don't worry, guys. iRacing Arcade is out now.
That is racing. I'm not sure what Kev's calling there. He's come past that incident and he's a bystander to the incident. There's nothing he can call. He's not part of the incident. He's part of the aftermath. So it's not like the car was readdressing or anything like that. So I'm not sure. Maybe Kev needs to read the rules again because calling that in was a waste of time.
Yeah, as we see, Hook and Doyle are going to be side by side through the chase now.
Get them come through. Oh, nice and tight. Lots of room each way. But then coming through there is Liam Jensen. He's having a bit of a sniff. He feels that something could come out of that as well. Have a look at these three boys at the front. They have not left each other's side all the way through. Have a look at, under break coming through. Door makes it through. Oh, Liam Jensen and Greggy Cook. Had a little bit of contact coming through. Did Cookie make it through? He did, but he lost a few spots out of that. He might be a call out there for not leaving enough race room by Jensen then. But have a look. He's now side by side with Callum Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson has squeezed his way through there.
Yeah,
Cookie's just called that in as expected.
Also saw some contact with Lavery. He ended up in the wall. Exit of the final
contact because he was too close, or
I don't know. It was right when Hodgkinson and him were side by side coming out of Murray's. So we had just looked away to the battle in front when that happened. And I just caught it right out of the corner of the camera shot.
Yeah. There's Thomas Sonny Cena at the moment. He is battling for a title at the moment, so he needs to be coming out on top of... Let me just go and swap my screen. He's battling with Stevie Daniels Jr., but Stevie Daniels Jr. is above him in 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So he is at the moment... A 310 failure to hold brakes lap 5. What incident was that?
That's Ash Glover, so I think that was the safety car incident right before Murray's.
Oh, okay. Yep. Cool.
Man, look at
the points.
That camera shot was incredible. Like, did you see how little space there was between Ridley and the wall?
Yeah. These boys are pushing these cars to the end. I reckon Gowans is waiting for something to go wrong here. Sonny Cena at the bottom now. He's got Thomas Cooley on the outside line coming down the mountain at the moment under the beautiful Fuzu sign. They're coming up to the chase, coming through.
We're going to be close on if this is the white flag. We got 2.5 minutes right now. We might be white flag this time.
This could be white flag, did you say?
Yep, I believe 2:20 at the line. White flag is out.
Yes, all right. We are down to the final lap. I'll go with the front runners downstairs so you can see these boys battling it through because we've got a lot of action in the mid pack and the bottom packs. They're going everywhere for it. Have a look at this at the moment. We have... Jacques Lumpel has kissed the wall. He's gone round. Oh, he's in an awkward spot too on the final lap. Is he going to be able to get that car rotated around? He has done a cracking job to get himself out of the position there, side by side. This is the one we saw earlier. Yep, that was the replay coming through. But have a look again. We've got Trainer having a look at Ridley at the moment. He's all over the... Oh, that's the replay from before, yeah? Yeah, that's it. Coming through. There's a lot of debris coming off those cars.
Daniel Byrne got turned. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Daniel Byrne and Carter Dines. Oh, Burns he's towed to get out of there, I think. Or is that just blinking? Oh, no. Oh, no. How do you not see the cars there? Who was that?
I believe that was Brad Dines. Oh, my goodness.
No. Who was that drove through Brad Dines and oh, my God. Someone just drove through Brad Dines and Daniel Byrne. No, sorry, David Gallo. Was it David Gallo? No, it was Daniel Byrne.
No, it was Byrne.
Oh, my God. That was... Oh, crikey. So this is them there.
Carter Dines.
They've come around the corner. So someone's come around the corner. Everyone else is going wide. This one car decides to go straight. Have a look at this.
Oh, that's
one of the pear-shaped guys, yeah? Look at the Lord she's given these boys. Oh, my God. completely.
Oh, meanwhile, we're side by side through the chase.
He's going for it. He's rotating around. Oh, there's going to be conversations through that. Oh, we don't know if Ridley's come across or if Trainer's come across him, but there's going to be contact. Dougie Gowan's exactly what he needed. This brings the championship back to equal points. Dougie Gowans will actually go up 6 points clearer, but Dougie Gowans is not finished. Trainer takes it across the line, flashing his lights. Dougie Gowans in second place, Liam Jensen in third, and then across behind him is Sean Doyle, Kyle Ridley, Greg Cook, Davey Gallo, Kyle Lavery, Callum Hodgkinson, and Stevie Daniels with some critical points there above Thomas Sonny Cena. That is that's some implications there. We'll have to see how that contact came across. Was it Ridley coming across Trainer's nose? Was it Trainer coming across Ridley's nose? There might be some things we'll be looking at. 2.212. Car 212 has got himself a massive penalty there.
I don't think
that's
it's
Chris
really...
Tomlin?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
Oh, because he finished unserved black flag. Oh no, Tomlin. That's unfortunate. If you get your final black flag out on this long track and you can't serve it, it sucks because you cross the line. It's all over Red Rover. All right. Just a few people are getting a bit of a warning there, mate. All right, let's have a quick look. Ridley finished 1, 2, 3 places behind Gowans. He's finished in fifth. So he gets 78 points. Ridley gets 78. And Gowans comes in second. He gets 87 points. All right, we need to write these down because this is going to be critical later on for the title fight. We've got, at the moment, Brent Wassell out there. He's won that in his own. And then Stevie Daniels in 10th place. So 10th place gives Stevie Daniels 63 points. All right, and Thomas Sonny Cena in 15th place gives him 48 points. All right, so that is going to be some very good points implications across there. Let me have a look. All right, mate. Do you want to go through this list of names while I work out some figures for us?
Yes, sir. Your race winner at this moment is the 19 of Jacob Trainer, with Doug Gowans and Liam Jensen joining him on the podium. Sean Doyle and Kyle Ridley round out the top 5. Greg Cook, David Gallo, Kyle Livery, Callum Hodgkinson, and Stevie Daniels round out the top 10. Trev Mortimer brings it home in P11. Brent Wassell, the AMS point leader, brings it home in 12th. Mitchie Noble, 13th. Thomas Cooley, 14th. Thomas Cena, 15th. We have James Doyle, Max Donnelly, Dean Sinkovich, Cameron Hardwick, and Shane Nowens rounding out the top 20. Ash Glover in 21st. Steph Piccoli, 22nd, with Wayne Edwards right behind her in 23rd. Elliot D in 24th, and his teammate David Bowman right behind him in 25th. Brad Dines in 26th, Jock Swain-Poll in 27th, Carter Dines in 28th, Kevin Wakefield 29th, Joey Black rounding out the top 30, with Daniel Byrne, Chris Tomlin, Mark Snow, and Cruz McVie rounding out the field in race 1.
So this is getting pretty juicy at the moment. We're going to have an absolute cracker here. It is down. It's still tight. Dougie Gowans is leading by 16 points, so only 4 positions. So it's 4 positions up for grabs at the moment. While I'm doing the last few figures, please let people know what TWRS is, mate.
Sir, Team Watson Racing Setups is a setup community dedicated to helping everyone go as fast as they can while still keeping that down home, have fun race team feel. We boast a incredible collection of NASCAR setups, along with top tier championship winning rallycross setups, and a growing road program here. So hopefully more additions to that in the coming months. Use code WATSPIN39 for 10% off at checkout.
I am nearly there with some calculations. Plus 48, 763. And Stevie Daniels Jr. is...
While Steve is doing the math, it's going to be interesting to see what race control rules with that final pass there in the chase. It's definitely close there. It's definitely one of those.
This is really, really tight, man. This is really, really tight. At the moment, Thomas Sonny Cena is sitting on 763 points. And if I'm correct, Stevie Daniels Jr. is sitting on 756 points. So he's caught up by 7 points of difference. 7 points in the championship between Stevie Daniels and Thomas Sonny Cena. So Stevie Daniels needs to make up 7 points to win the title. Sonny Cena just needs to finish in front of Stevie Daniels. And Dougie Gowans is now 16 points clear of Kyle Ridley. That is 4 positions on track. So he needs his 5th position to win that 3. Oh, here we go.
So, okay, so the only penalty is from David Byrne. He's having I believe he said a pit lane start for towing without permission. So they have ruled that final move with Trainer and Ridley racing deal. And I gotta say, I don't disagree with race control's call, because it did look like to me that Ridley turned in a bit early, especially when Trainer was like right there dead center in the middle of the track with enough room for Ridley, and just turned in a little too early, got the front of Trainer's car, and around he went.
Round. But I tell you what, we've got some good watching out there, man. We've got some really cool racing that's still got to go. It's a foregone conclusion now. Brent Wassel will be the AMS champion, because Ash Glover finished a fairway down, same as Wayne Edwards. They would be in the points difference would be insurmountable. So Brent Wassel is the AM champion for the Warren and Brown Tools V8 Supercars Championship. He is the AM champion at the moment, and I believe he was the lead driver out of the AMs through that race too. We still have title fights going down to the wire. We've got Douglas Gowans and Kyle Ridley. Dougie Gowans is now 16 points ahead, I believe. I could be wrong. I will work it out again just to make sure. Let me tell you, I will. But that's where I see it at the moment, and will be very interesting to see how these boys fight it out to the very end now.
Yeah, and we were too distracted by that final lap incident and tabulating the points that, we did not give Brent Wassel and Stevie Daniels their flowers for bringing home the Pro-Am and the AM class race win.
This is very true. How sloppy of me.
And Steve got himself the pole position for his troubles, getting the win and finishing 10th. So now he's going to have clean track trying to bring home that title.
Well, yes, I am right. 16 points are different there. Chrissy Tomlin needs a miracle here at this point. I'm not sure how many points. How many points did Chris? Where did Chris finish in that last one?
He finished 32nd.
Well, 32nd. So he only would have got himself 0 points. 0 points. 32nd doesn't get any points, so he would have got 0 points in that spot, which would have been a tough pill to swallow for him, unfortunately. So that means in the title fight between those boys there, he is on 733 points. The boys have escaped him at 756 and 763. So at this point, 733, he would need to... oh, God. It's insurmountable at the moment. There's like 23 points adrift. But you know what? Saying that, anything's still possible.
Yeah, stranger things can and have happened here on the mountain.
Okay, I can't do any more maths. My brain has left the building. Yeah, there's 30 points of difference there. So he's still in the game. You know, that's not too bad. That's 8 positions. He needs to beat Tomasani Sina by 8 positions to win the title. And that's where it is. So it's still open. So Chris Tomlin, Tomasani Sina, and Stevie Daniels Jr. are in for the fight of their life. Ladies and gentlemen, feature race. We are green for the Warren and Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. The final race, the final heat for 2026 Season 1 as they take off the reverse top 10. Joey Black gets it off the start beautifully and does a great job there. Stevie Daniels Jr. is Callum Hodgkinson is there in the spot. 2 wide, 3 wide. Looks like Lavery's going to have a look as well. They've got in a fantastic position at the moment.
Dear.
Under brakes, Lavery coming wide. Is he going to be able to hold it out on the faster side, on the outside? The boys on the inside have got the acute line. Who's going to brake first as they're coming over the bump? They've just passed the gate. Lavery's taking it out the inside. Beautiful there by Callum Hodgkinson. 2 by 2 as they come around the first corner. 2 by 2 behind them as well. Dave Gallo and Stevie Daniels are going 2 wide too. Here we go. Is Callum Hodgkinson going to back off? Daniels is in there. Gallo's inside line of Callum Hodgkinson, making it work hard for him. Is he going to make it through? They're door to door. Hodgkinson's got his nose in front and got the pass done. We have got some Mitchie Noble in the back, or is that Joey Black?
I think that might be Thomasina.
Look at Trev Mortimer's car. Oh my God. Oh my God! Mortimer's car is gone. He's gone there with Brent Wassell into the wall. Oh my God! Has Wassell got enough out of that to keep going? Wassell has still got a massive points haul at the moment, but let me check to see what happens if he doesn't finish the race at this point, because that's going to be absolute crazy. He's whoa! No wonder Mr. Mortimer's car is pancaked and driving sideways. While we missed all that, there's still boys out there racing in the bottom screen, and Kyle Ridley is doing a cracking job there behind the boys fighting through. We've got Lavery leading them out, Callum Hodgkinson in second, Davey Gallo in third, Kyle Ridley in fourth, so he's made his way up. Where's Dougie Gowans and all that? He's down 9 positions. The title is swinging towards Ridley's way now, because there's 12 points of difference. And have a look at this. Doyle on Cook. Doyle on the inside line. A little bit of a rub against each other. A bit of room given all the way through. Doyle gets a bit of a kiss there from Jensen from behind as they're coming through. But Cookie's got the pressure on. He's got everything there under the sun behind him at the moment. Someone else is requesting the tow too. 247 is in the wall somewhere. Mortimer, he can't wrestle that car down the strip, going sideways like a crab. Look at this thing. It is just crumpled in the rear end. It is gone. It'd be a bad way to get through. All right, so he's got a whole position. He's requesting the tow. Lavery has got himself a little bit of a gap now, but Callum Hodgkinson is all the way on the back of the safety car has been called. Safety car has been called, ladies and gentlemen. We are resetting, regrouping, and re-going for it. Oh, my God.
And that might have saved Thomasina, because he was involved in that incident with Mortimer, where he got some damage and had to come to a complete stop. So he was way down the border.
Tomasani Sina and Stevie Daniels Jr., both of them involved in there. They're at the moment in 28th place, which gives them...
Daniels is still in P10.
Is that my iRacing again?
It sure is.
for beep, beep, beep. That is okay. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but Thomas Sonny Cena is down there for some limited points at the moment. But ladies and gents, it's just yes, Crummy, I know. I'm just picking up the pieces because my SDK told me that he was in the pits getting his car fixed, but he wasn't. Nowhere near it. All right, so the story goes as this. Chris Tomlin in 21st place and Thomas Sonny Cena in 28. So we're looking at 30 points to Chris at the moment, and Thomas, where is he at the moment? The screen changed on me. Thomas
29th.
is in 29th.
Chris Tomlin is 22nd right now, so...
Tomlin needs another 2 places ahead, and he gets the title back for tonight. He is now, at the moment, 24 points ahead on this race. He needs 30 ahead to win the race. He needs 2 more spots.
Well, don't forget, we still have Daniels in P10, so I don't know if that would be enough for Tomlin to win it, to take the championship from Daniels, but there is a chance at a LCR 1-2 if Cena's not able to gain any ground and Chris can find a couple more spots.
Where's Daniels?
P10.
P10, and Tomlin is
22nd.
22nd. So in P10, Daniels will be getting 63 points. So at the moment, he will jump up to a comfortable lead. He would be at the moment in P10 winning the championship.
Now, that is problematic for our potential championship leader because that looks like a whole lot of front-end damage there.
Yep. Just for the admins, in future, let's not do 2 heats so it doesn't make it hard for me to work out who's going to be the bloody champion. Tell you what,
we should have done 3 heats.
Oh, yeah, made it even harder because I can't. I'm going to lose control. My scribbles are going everywhere at the moment. So the AMs, the pro-AMs are the ones which are the ones up for doubt. Dougie Gowans and Ridley is fairly easy to work out, but we've got a 3-way battle for the pro-AMs at the moment. Safety car is about to pull away.
Actually, is that... No, wait, that's Chris Tomlin we've been looking at this whole time.
Just there? Yeah, it is Chris Tomlin, yes. Oh, my God.
This whole time, I thought it was Steve Daniels. See, this is what I mean by me having trouble with similar-looking paint schemes. I don't always...
Crummy is in the room. Mr. Crumb, can we have your boys have slightly different colour variations, not just the wheels? It's really hard for us, man.
Yeah, I need it to be idiot-proofed. Thank you.
My wife brought me some Kool-Aid. All right, tell you what. We are down to the last 22 minutes. Safety car's pulled away. Car is pulled away. No more weaving. We're getting ready to rock and roll. Getting ready to rock and roll. This is going to be an absolute pearl, ladies and gents. I'm going to take my second camera to the middle of the field, down to Ash Glover and Jacques Swampole, as we are about to get ready to rock and roll, people. It's going to be a cracker. We are ready to roll.
Lavery going super early, right out as they exit the chase early.
He has. He's caught Callum Hodgkinson off a little bit as well, because Hodgkinson was like, oh yeah, but straight away he's got 6, 7 tenths out, which is really good for him to get up that main straight.
going to be so important through Hell Corner, trying to see if he can break the draft. I don't think he did enough, though.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't done enough. He's got it 6/10, but Ridley is behind Callum Hodgkinson about 4/10. So he's done a bit, but not a lot. Too wide coming through at the moment. It looks like, who is it? It is Jacques Swampool, I think, with... yep, it is. Jacques Swampool has got one of the Elliot D's beside him. D's got him through. Cruz McPhee's behind him. Looks like Swampool's got the inside line. D's on the outside line coming through there. Nice and tight. Everyone's giving each other lots of room. Looks like Swampool's lost the runoff through there a bit coming through that part of the track, and Cruz McPhee tucked in behind Elliot D. But at the top screen, ladies and gents, we've got Ridley leading them out. He's looking for some amazing points after a season-defining run where he won one of the races, and unfortunately, iRacing gave him a massive penalty and DQ'd him from the first heat, which shattered the poor lad. But as he's fighting down the mountain, these boys are looking spectacular. Love that. Love that shot right there. That is just synonymous with the mountain. The way these boys attack those hills coming down is spectacular.
And let's not forget, when we were here a couple seasons ago in his championship season, he swept all 3 races at Bathurst.
Yeah, he is a weapon at Bathurst. He's a weapon in this car. He just needs a little bit of luck. It doesn't always quite go his way, Lavery. But Callum Hodgkinson's out there behind him, Cole Ridley and David Gallo, Greg Cook, Sean Doyle, Liam Jensen, Dougie Gowans. Gowans is how many positions behind Ridley? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hodgkinson's
5.
looking.
Oh, he's having a bit of a sniff. Oh, he's opened up the door to Ridley. Ridley's all over the back of Callum Hodgkinson through there. He got a fantastic exit through the chase coming down. He's got it a little bit side on. Callum's forced to go a little bit more acute through there. Is he going to be able to hold the pace through there? Now, Callum's a smart driver. He goes slow in, fast out. That's the motto with these boys. He's learnt very well from Adam in his team. Oh, the bouncing Swampool rear end. Did you see the bottom screen? He's hugged that corner hard in the final corner and bounced that car across the corner a bit there. But have a look at the pressure. Ridley is all over the back of Hodgkinson. He's coming out for a bit of a look. Davey Gallo's in there as well. Lavery's already gone out wide, preparing himself. Here comes Hodgkinson trying to drift across. No, he's not. He's being taken the inside line. He's trying to hold Ridley out there as much as he can. He has held Ridley. Ridley has missed his break point there. The tree's in the way. Ridley dropped 4 spots then. He just went out a little bit too wide and lost momentum. He got Dave Gallo, Greg Cook, Sean Doyle all passed him through. Now the title fight is hot. It is back in Gowans' favour. There's 2 spots between them. Gowans is leading the championship at the moment by 4 places. No, Ridley's dropped another spot. Has he hit the wall when he came around that corner when we're behind the trees? Because Ridley is now in front of Gowans. Gowans has got the title in his hand. He has got his 4 points and he's got 12 up his sleeve.
I don't think he hit the wall, but he came so close to it. He had to bleed off so much speed not to absolutely kill the car that he just got freight trained. They all got to his inside. He could do nothing about it. Oh, and he's cutting the grass here through Skyline. We're going to be side by side through the cutting, through the dipper.
Oh my
I
God.
can't believe I messed that up.
That trees, man. The trees got in the way. I couldn't see any of it.
Whoa. Side by side through Forest Elbow. Oh my.
Who are you watching, for Christ's sake? That's what I'm wondering. All I can see is Lavery on the top screen. I can see Swampool on the bottom. You watching the same race?
No, I was watching the Ridley battle. This one, Pat nearly ended in tears exit of Forest Elbow. He just barely cleared in front of Jensen, and oh, it was nearly disaster. Oh, he got the grass a little bit. He held on to it, but here comes Jensen around the outside with a huge run. Trainer trying to follow him through, and Gowans too. Ridley's getting freight trained again this lap. What a horrible lap for Kyle Ridley.
Yeah, he's really struggling through there at the moment. It looks like Liam Jensen is giving us the perfect camera line at the moment. Here we go. 844. Was that the incident we saw just before?
No.
No, that was Mark Snow. Mark Snow has got himself a penalty. Brent Wassell, 231 front straight. He's having a look at that at the moment. Ladies and gents, we're with Liam Jensen now at the moment. He has got Jacob Traynor, Kyle Ridley, Doug Gowans.
I think Doug might have made a mistake exiting help. Oh, huge hit for James Doyle.
Chucked it into the wall. Dougie Gowans has had contact with James Doyle straight into the wall. I'm not sure if that's what they were calling in. No, it wasn't. It was a different voice, but we'll have a look at that. That could be some massive implications for Dougie Gowans there. Gowans needs to keep his nose clean. He has got Ridley in front of him. Oh no, I think he might be all right. I think he might have turned Doyle. I think Doyle might have turned over the top of him then. Gone in a bit early, but we'll leave it downstairs.
Boy, we haven't seen an incident that looked almost exactly like that in a V8 supercar race here in real life. Certainly haven't seen anything like that before.
Yeah, Magic Oz, Dougie Gowans win a championship Bathurst a few seasons ago. I think he did. I think someone ran out of fuel. I think it was Matty Keane running out of fuel and Gowans won it. I'm not sure. Oh, who was that requesting a tow?
No, now
844. Mark Snow needs a tow. 844 needs a tow. I've got 10 of them, if that helps.
So
no one picked that one up.
Gowans is about less than 2 seconds behind Ridley, but Ridley is the first car in front of him right now. As you see Hodgkinson trying to take a turn going around the outside, and we got another safety car, boys.
Safety car. Oh no, get in a row. On its side, there's a car on its side somewhere. I think it's snowy. I think it's snowy.
Oh, it's Stevie Daniels just went around.
No. Oh my God! Get your calculators out, people, because this championship is.
Oh my God!
Oh, look at Mark Snow. Look at that beautiful exhaust system. Oh my goodness!
The weather's so bad; it's snowing sideways.
He's nearly got it rotated. He's just got to straighten that wheel, go back and forward. The car will fall on its feet. Keep doing it, son. Keep doing it. Straighten it the other way. And leave it straight.
Mark, come on. You can do it.
If he could see what we could see, he would be able to rock that thing back on its wheels, Mark Snow. He's probably, if he's sitting in V&R, he's probably sitting there, let me out of here, cut me out, I feel like a cow.
Oh, someone needs...
Look at this. How's he gone sideways? That's how he's gone sideways. I don't think that car would be drivable anyway. Oh, my God. That was one of the Dines Tune cars. I'm not sure who it was, Brad or Carter that came through, but that car is toast. All right, I've seen enough of the back underneath of that car, man.
someone needs to take a clip of him wiggling the wheel back and forth to try to flip it over, speed it up real quick, and then put some sort of funny music on in the background, like the Benny Hill thing. That is some easy top tier content right there.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, Mr. Miller. Occasionally I do get stuck on what's going on in the race and forget the second screen. But we'll try to keep it moving, man. We try. All right, where are the title implications right now? Let's have a look at this, ladies and gents. Brent Wassell is sitting in third outright for the to take the title for the AMS at the moment, so he's got that wrapped up. Cole Lavery first, Callum Hodgkinson second, Dave Gallo third, Greggy Cook fourth, Sean Doyle fifth, Jake Traynor sixth, Liam Jensen seventh. Kyle Ridley is one place in front of Dougie Gowans at the moment. Gowans has got himself a 8-point lead in the championship. 8 point? Yes. No, a 12-point lead in the championship against Ridley, because Ridley is only one place ahead of him. The big one is the AMS. We don't know where that is at the moment. Thomas Cooley is there. Where are the rest of them, mate?
So Daniels is P16 right now. Tomlin is P16. 18. Cena is 24th.
45 points there on him. Oh, he's going to be at 800 points. 800 points. Thomas Sonny Cena is where?
24th.
24th. He is only taking home 21 points at the moment, so he will only be on 184 at this point. And where's Mr. Tomlin?
18th.
18th, and Mr. Tomlin is on 39 points. He will be on 82 points. So Tomlin at the moment is 16 points adrift of the championship at the moment. He needs to make up 4 places higher to get himself enough points to win the championship. So Tomlin needs to finish in 14th place to get that done. But he also needs Stevie Daniels to stay where he is. So he needs to be 2 positions ahead of Stevie Daniels to win the title. Ooh. What? Stevie Daniels taking out under safety car? Or, I don't know, was that under safety car at that point when he went out in the dirt?
It was. It was right as the safety car came out.
As it came out? Oh,
yeah, and he called it in, so he must have gotten at least some sort of help.
Well, I've just got Mr. Daniel Clutterbuck. He's going to rip out the points as soon as the race finishes for us, and he's going to ping me. So we'll have the provisional race report. That's not including final penalties from the race stewards, but it'll give us a good enough idea of who the champions are as they come through. As long as it's not people that we are having points that have got penalties.
Clutters is the real MVP for that.
Oh, he's a magician, mate. What he's done for this league on his private time is absolutely amazing. A big thank you to Daniel Clutterbuck for doing the automated ladders for us. It's an amazing tool, And what the information it gave me last night, which will give me tonight as well, is sensational. All right. We are coming down Conrod Straight. No, we're not. We're coming up the hill at the moment, up the mountain straight. I thought we were going downhill for a minute then.
Well, it might be going all downhill from here.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Since I was only 30 seconds off in my hypothesis from last race, with when we go back green, I think we're going to be going back with about, I'd say, 6 minutes left.
Yep. It looks like it's going to be LCR boys first or second or third, but they'll have 3 cars in the top 3 of the AMs tonight, which is going to be a cracking result for the championship for them. So great bit of work by the LCR boys. Again, not the luckiest team on track, that's for sure.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we've already seen that on full display from all 3 drivers.
All right. We are getting into the pointy end of this race, ladies and gents. We are 7 minutes away from finishing the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals Season 1 for 2026 with some amazing battles all season long. It's been an absolute fantastic time commentating these boys, and the driving has been off its nut. Very, very respectful, but very hard and tight. Alrighty, second camera's on Tomlin. Top camera's on the lead car of Kyle Lavery, which I haven't mentioned. He belongs to Team SRW Motorsports. Mr. Crummy, we may be small, but we be mighty. You definitely are, mighty boy. The boys are a cracking bunch of lads. Even the Whinger Wakefield.
Now, this is a huge help to Gallons because, like I said, he was about 2 seconds adrift before that safety car. Now he is right behind Ridley and has the opportunity to try to follow him through with any pass he makes from here on out.
Yeah. He just needs to stick with Ridley all the way through. Ridley needs to shake his tail and get rid of him. But yeah, that is the race there from those two for the championship. We're about to get going. We'll get cars 1, 2, and 3 crossing the line when the flag goes at the end of the race, and then we'll shoot to the champions. And I'll try to get the pro-ams and the AMs on my cam. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He hasn't gone just yet. He slowed them down in that corner. There he is now. Is he just gone? Yes, he's gone. He's gone.
He
full
went a
pedal.
while ago.
Yeah, he did go a while ago. He tried to do the same as before, come around the corner, the Murray corner. And come through there, all of them. Oh,
trainer
who was
low
that?
line.
Who was that trainer taking full limit?
Oh,
no! Did he get help? Oh, that goes in pieces. Swamppole's cars hit the wall and bounced back on the track. And then he's had a few slaps as he's come around that corner. Oh, my God. We'll have to look at some point and see if that was self-inflicted or if he was helped into that wall. But Jesus Christ, he bounced back into the field of cars. He needs to tow, unfortunately for him. Here he is. He's on the inside line. He is beside Tomlin. Oh, Tomlin really had nowhere to go, but Elliot D straight into him, and then he gets hit again, I think, here. No, he doesn't get any more love. Elliot D gave him a nice fixer-upper through that corner. I'll leave that one downstairs to the boys to look. It'll be depending on how much room was left, and then if there was enough room on the outside, if it was on the edge, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. We'll see how they guys go. But, ladies and gents, Kyle Lavery's got himself a good run on there. He's got 2 tenths on Callum Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson flying down. Oh, someone's called something in Skyline down to the S's. Oh, I love this part of the track. It looks so amazing. This is what makes Bathurst so bloody good. And people see this all over the world and they think, wow, what a track. Racing down the mountain. Sections of the Nürburgring would be just as amazing as this, but you can't beat Bathurst, especially with the cars that we drive out here. Everyone around the world just freaks out how we drive this track. But have a look at the draft coming through. Hodgkinson's having a look. They're going to come down to... Oh, beautiful bit of work, 2 by 2. They've switched places. Lavery on the inside line. Callum Hodgkinson outside line. Gallo's having a look at it as well. Gallo's got all the way up aside. Callum Hodgkinson is fought back about it. Greggy Cook's tucked in beside him as well now. Cookie's trying to get into the action too as they come down to Murray's corner. They're coming in back in line. Everyone's filed through nicely. They've got a bit hairy through there, man. The car gets a little bit unbalanced, and it's good to see they all made it through in one piece. Looks like Carter Dines is having a go down there at the back on Liam Jensen. Dougie Gowans is still there, but Gowans has now got Liam Jensen, Carter Dines. That's a bit of a point. Oh, no. Was that I think that was self-inflicted, wasn't it?
I think you're right.
Yeah, Sean Doyle, I think he just cooked it coming around that corner a bit too hot to trot. Ridley is now in 6th place. 6th place gives him 75 points. Dougie Gowan's in 9th place, 66 points.
And he just lost another spot to Cooley. Don't know what has happened to Doug these last couple corners, but he is hemorrhaging spots at the worst possible time as we are we only have a lap and a half to go.
Yeah, he's currently winning by 1 point, I think, if my calculations are correct. Gowan's in 9th place on 66 points. Ridley in 6th place on 75 points. 75 minus 66 gives us 4 and 5 is 9 points. So he's still got himself in the championship battle. He's still got the championship at this point in time.
I think Cooley might have made a mistake because now Doug is back up to P9.
Oh, they're making me work hard, man, aren't they?
We are side by side going into Skyline. I think it's Wakefield in one of the SRB cars.
Yep, I've got Gowans on the bottom camera at the moment, coming through at the moment. We'll switch it between him and Ridley, the 2 title champions coming through. Lavery is leading them out. The final lap, ladies and gents. We are on the final lap. This is going hell for leather. You can see Gowans. You can see Ridley on the bottom screen. Gowans is only a couple of cars behind him.
Oh, there's
at the moment. Look at this. Lavery can feel the heat. He's got Callum Hodgkinson driving one of the best races he has of the year. Oh, Greggy Cook's having a bit of a sniff on the inside line. Is it enough to make... Oh, Lavery sideways through there, making sure he gets as much of that track as he can and just holds on to that thing. Will Callum Hodgkinson have a dive on the inside? He's blocking the run of Cookie. Cookie's trying to get in underneath him. Will he be able to get under there? But ladies and gentlemen, Heat 3, final race of the season. There's the white flag coming through. Final lap as these boys go for it. They're going to be going hell for leather. Ridley is coming across in the back there. Who is he passing?
Oh, and he almost gave another back to Trainer that time.
I'll tell you what, there's still Dougie Gowans has got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Ridley's up 1 spot. This could be in Ridley's favour at the moment. Ridley is on 78 points as we speak. Gowans in 9th place on 66. Oh, it's a draw at the moment. They're on the same points. They're on the same points. If my calculations are correct, they are on the same points at the moment.
Side by side, Ridley and Trainer through the cutting. Oh, there's contact.
Yeah, Cookie hit the wall. It looks like Cookie touched that wall as he came through. Gowans has got the pressure at the moment. He's being mugged by Cruz McVee and Thomas Cooley at the moment. Cam Hardwick's behind him as well, putting pressure on. But Dougie's just trying to keep it clean. Ridley is up into 4th place. Ridley has got the championship at the moment, if my calculations are correct. He has got himself into 81
they're
points.
going to be side by side through Skyline. Oh, they back out of it. Single file. Doug's got to make some sort of miracle happen right now.
He does. He's gangbusters in the bottom there.
Sean Doyle crashed again up through. Oh, boy.
Oh, 174. Sean Doyle's called something in. He's got a bit of an incident there somewhere. 247's calling something in as well. Must have been contact between those two, I'd suggest. But ladies and gentlemen, as they're coming down the mountain at the moment, like she comes, Cole Lavery has got Callum Hodgkinson right up his rear end, making sure he puts all the pressure on he can. Greggy Cook, he's got him behind there. Kyle Ridley in 4th place. If my calculations are correct, they finish like this. Ridley will take the championship by a couple of points. Maybe 4 points, I'd suggest, but I could be wrong. We'll wait for the provisional results to come through. Trainer, look at this. Oh, a bit of a late move there by Lavery to block the run of Callum Hodgkinson. Oh, he's gone round. He's touched the rear ends of Callum Hodgkinson. Ladies and gentlemen, we come across the Ryan with Kyle Lavery taking 1st place. Callum Hodgkinson taking 2nd. Kyle Ridley taking 3rd. Jacob Trainer taking 4th. Liam Jensen in 5th. David Gallo in 6th. Carter Dines in 7th. Dougie Gowans in 8th. Cruz McVee in 9th. Thomas Cooley in 10th. My God. Oh, what a race that was. I believe, if I am correct at the moment, I think that Kyle Ridley has taken the championship by 4 points from Dougie Gowans. We'll wait for the provisional points to come through. This is so tight. How happy is Kyle Lavery to finish up the season out Mount Panorama, Bathurst, taking that win. Ladies and gentlemen, what a cracking run. Brent Wassell got himself across the line in... Where is he? Where's young Brent gone? Brent Wassell's come across the line in 20th place. He's taken that championship all the way home. Stevie Daniels and Chris Tomlin have finished behind each other, and my brain is telling me that Stevie Daniels is the champion. Wow. Oh, also in the AM's Mr. Barber downstairs.
And it would appear that Cameron Hardwick won the race for the Pro-Ams, and Ash Clover took home the race win for the AMs.
Oh, they reckon... hang on. Is 07 Dougie Gowans?
Yes.
Well, he's thinking... I think he said that Dougie Gowans might have won it, but... Hang on, we're getting some provisional roads. I think it's yeah. So yeah, we'll have a quick chat. Klutz has got going to get us some provisional points in a second, but Barbs is going to join us as well because that was a hell of a race. We can decompress it a little bit as we have a bit of a chinwag. Barbs, how you going, mate?
Hello. I have no idea.
Look, at the moment,
I think
Dougie got beaten by 4 points.
I thought Doug had it by a point. How many points?
I've got him as winning by 4.
30 minutes? Oh, you got Doug winning by 4. So we've both got Doug winning.
No, sorry. I got Doug losing by 4, I'm sorry. But Klutz is going to give us provisional results in a few minutes. He's just going to get the result and tag it into the system for me very, very quickly. But, mate, what a race. How was it for you down there, mate? That looked absolutely epic.
Yeah, I've got a couple of incidents to go back and look at because we were too busy watching the battle at the front. So I'm not going to apologise for that.
Any incidents that might be point defining for the championships?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, that's a good thing.
No. So if Clutters is going to work it out, I'll leave you to it. What I've done is I've got anybody who is a possibility to jump into the green room for you guys. So if one of you want to jump in and just let the people know that don't need to be there, that'd be great. Yeah,
no sweat. Clutters has just updated it for us.
Cool. All right, I'll jump in.
I will refresh and check it. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Dougie Gowans has won it by 1 point, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point. He's taken it from his teammate. 124.6 by 124.7. So Barbs was right. He is taking the championship for the Pro-Ams. Kyle Ridley second. James Doyle in third. Let's have a quick look at the Pro-Ams. Pro-Ams, Stevie Daniels Jr. has taken the title from Thomas Sonny Cena by 10 points. 807, Thomas Sonny Cena and 793, and Chris Tomlin 281. In the AMs, there was a foregone conclusion. Brent Wassel took that out with 35 points. What a cracker. All right, so let's have a chat here. I will go into the room and tell these boys who's what and what in the zoo. Just keep the boys entertained for a second while I go through it with these lads.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, what an unbelievable championship battle. That is amazing that the Pro Championship was that close. That is just crazy. I'm running out of superlatives to describe that. Man, that's a tough one if you're a Kyle Ridley. You know, the thought did cross my mind when him and Trainer were battling for the win. Part of me did wonder what would happen if Ridley had just said, you know what, maybe I should just back out of it, make sure I don't get involved in a wreck and lose more points. Yeah, I'd be giving up a race win, but I don't know if these points are going to matter. Because if he would have tucked in behind Trainer, finished second, that would have been the couple points he needed. But, you know, that's the thing about hindsight, and everything is clear in hindsight, so... And plus, it's so hard for us drivers to just go...
I've had to give the guys a bit of a laugh. I didn't tell them who the champions are because the points are so close. So I've left them all in there, and I told them I'm going to drag in first, second, and third that won the title. Then I'm going to bring in the AM champion, and then I'm going to bring in the Pro-Am champion, and then the champion. So let's work our way through, guys. Let's go and bring third place in, which was Kyle Ridley from the SLM Motorsports team. Where's Mr. Ridley in this list? Where is he? There he is. Bingo. Mr. Kyle Ridley, mate, what an absolute rip terror of a race that was tonight, mate. Points going up and down between you and Dougie, finishing positions. My calculator was on fire trying to get it out. And you know what? It's dark in here and it's solar powered.
Yeah, that was a thrilling drive. Let's put it that way. I knew what I had to do, and the universe was not really wanting me to do it. Got race 1 lost 4 spots, pretty crucial when I didn't need it, and then race 2 I'm pretty sure I'm 1 point short. So such is life, such is racing. Like I said, the racing gods just don't smile upon me. I'm always Mr. P3 or P2, and that's how she plays. I feel like Fernando Alonso right now.
There's always, well, you could be better. You could be Massa.
Oh, well.
I mean, could be worse. You could be worse. You could be Massa. Yeah.
With Red spinning on the final bit, if he actually was able to recover in time of Doug, then yes. Then I would say there was a little bit of Massa in there. But
mate, you know what? All I can say is don't give up. All right, that your driving has been. You've actually, I think, from the start of the season to now, you've improved. I think you're a little bit more confident in the car, and you're getting the car in the right positions. And I even think the racecraft is a little bit better as well. You're making better judgment calls.
Yeah, I've really worked with the 86 this season. My previous major cars were like the Volkswagen Jetta or the Renault Clio, but participation of those are just dead. So I've changed to like the MX-5 and the 86, and I'm finding it. You know, I was used to front wheel drive, so it's the transition back to the rear. But I'm happy. You know, I raced my heart out tonight. I put middle leaf watch out there. You know, the other boys want to race hard, so I race just as hard. So that's how that
exactly
works.
Right. But you know what? You got hard but fair out on this track with these boys. You know, it's 35 guys every week.
Otherwise.
Yeah, cool down lap tests. Otherwise, we do a bit stupid. We get a bit stupid. look at I think it's that Jacob Trainer, Renault Clio mentioned. No, we're not ever going to go back to that, mate. Pinnacle of engineering, my butt. I'll tell you what, mate. It's been an absolute ripper to watch you fight out there. Your racing has been amazing. It's been very entertaining for us. And tonight, when you watch it back, you'll see it's been a lot of fun getting us to working out who's winning and who's not winning. And you guys kept us on our toes all the way through, mate. But for starters, you may get called back in here in a few minutes. You may not. I'm not going to tell you just yet. But Kyle Ridley from the SLM Motorsports team, who gets you out on track and supports you as a driver.
I want to thank SRW. A big thank to Matt Keane for obviously running the team. I want to give a big shout out to Doug for delivery tonight. We had all the Holden dealer team delivery special one. And obviously I want to give Doug potentially a big congratulations on the 1 point win.
You could be right there, mate. I'm not going to tell you.
I know you're not going to tell me, but my calculator is all right.
Yeah. Mate, cracking effort, mate. Great finish to the season. It's been absolutely amazing. And Bathurst does what Bathurst does to drivers. And it makes you work that twice as hard. And it's a mental thing as much as the track thing as well. But congratulations, dude. And good luck for season 2. I can't wait to see what you boys do amongst each other.
I'm coming back a lot wiser.
Coming back with a vengeance. It sounds like a movie, mate. Maybe you should get no retreat, no surrender on the back of your car. Excellent, mate. Love your work, Kyle. Congratulations, mate, and good luck for next season. And cracking work, mate. Cracking work.
Thanks,
ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Ridley from the SLM Motorsports team takes out the race in third place tonight. I nearly told him where he finished in the title. Congratulations, mate, and see you in a couple of weeks' time.
See you then.
All right, ladies and gents, we're going to bring a boy that doesn't really get up here as much, but he's an absolute wicked driver out from the OPR team, Mr. Callum Hodgkinson. You drove your pants off that car in the second race, mate. You were stuck in between Ridley and Lavery, and I think Trainer was there behind you for a while, gents, and they all swapped their attack modes on the back of you, mate. How was that for you?
Yeah, good day, boys. Yeah, that was fairly intense. You never felt safe. It was in the draft. It's sort of definitely a full-on race, and I wasn't sure who was leading the championship. I didn't want to ruin their race. I wasn't sure if it was Kyle Lavery or. So I was trying to be fair. Well, it was hard but fair, but it was, awesome fun, as always. Bathurst always proves to be a good battling track. And I've done a bit of practice. So it was good.
How's the new? It's the first time we've been out on Bathurst with the new 86 with all the modifications. How does it feel now at Bathurst? Does it feel a lot better?
Yeah, it's grouse. I enjoy the new update, and I've got a different setup during the week. It's a 2026 one.
Yeah.
And I did, like I said, I did a bit of practice, and it was, I was having a ball. It was good with doing some practice laps, and it's it paid off in the race.
Is it like a slow GT3 now?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Sinka, but it's it's not bad.
No, I mean handling wise, not pace wise. Like we'll say an old boat version of a GT3.
Well, yeah, you can definitely back it in and throw it into most, like through the S's and that. It's pretty amazing. How late we were braking, and it turns in really well. The car was really good, and the draft's full on. As long as you can get the 3 corners, but there's about 3 corners. If you get it right, you can sort of hold off.
Yeah.
So, but happy with it, man.
Was 30 minutes long enough, or was it just right?
Well, when there's a safety car, it's not long enough because it takes it away. The race is really quick, but in saying that, as well, the safety car's always good to get bunch the pack up. So, but yeah, it was good. It was good fun. 2 30-minute races. Always have a ball with any race at Bathurst. So it was good fun. To all the boys in the top 5, we had a good battle. It was all fair. So.
Love your work, mate. Put on a spectacular show tonight. Good to see you flying the OPR flag out there and doing a cracking job, mate. Who gets you out on track and supports the Mr. Callum Hodgkinson's racing?
Yeah, so OPR, simrigs.com, Parmesan Bakery, Distraction Sim Supply, DSM Painting and Decorating, Ground to Earth, and we've got a new sponsor on board, which is Gamma Flare Sim Racing. And I think there's some other ones, but I'll get to say those ones yet. But yeah, so thanks to all those guys. Thanks to SRW, and what you put on Sinka's awesome. I always have a ball. And to Race Control and everyone else involved in the league. Thanks heaps to those guys and the broadcast, and thank you.
Excellent, mate. Love your work. Love your comments. You're an absolute legend, mate. You're one of the OGs. People don't realise that Callum is you're one of the first few guys that joined us back in the early days. Actually, we were still doing Porsche Cup. You won one of the Porsche Cup titles, didn't you?
Yeah, in the Force Racing League, yeah.
Yeah, back in the very, very early days. Yeah, that was when I started working in the admins and before we took over the league. But Callum's a bit of a legend in his making, and he spends a lot of time down in the lounge with the boys having a bit of a laugh as well. So absolute legend, mate. Love your work, Cal. Good luck for next season, mate. Hopefully a few more podiums for you, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, ladies and gents. 3rd place tonight, outright for the final heat of the year for the Warren & Brown Tools GR86 title. Mate, jump in wherever you want, Mr. Watson. Otherwise, you're going to fall asleep with me. Mr. Kyle Lavery, we're going to drag him in. He's taken out the feature race tonight for the Warren & Brown Tools GR86 Nationals. Mr. Kyle Lavery from SRW Motorsports. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, guys. How's it going?
Good, mate. You went MIA for a few weeks, mate. You took a hard penalty from iRacing coming across the bloody racetrack after winning the bloody thing, and I think it shook you a bit and took you a few weeks to recover. But I'll tell you what, you came back tonight with some mega pace, dude.
Yeah. I think the first race was a little rough. I think I got run wide a couple of times off some of the corners, but that's how it is. The second race was pretty good. I was holding on for dear life though, because there's a lot of draft. The guys behind me were definitely right on my heels, so I was kind of thankful for a couple of safety cars for a bit of a breather there, but yeah, managed to bring it home.
Well, you did a cracking job, mate. You actually finished 9th in the title after all that. And you know what? Bit of bad luck coming through there. It probably would have been a different story, but it probably would have been up there by fighting for that title with these boys. It's one of those seasons where it shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, sort of once that penalty happened and I realised I wasn't in it, there was a couple other things that sort of happened, and I sort of just bailed on the second races. So just sometimes that's how it works out. So I'll be back next season. And
it's one of those things. You've got to do what your mind says. You've got to do at the end of the day. It's people don't realise what you guys put in this. They think it's a game online, but it's a simulation, and you guys put a lot of time in practice in there and getting the setups right. And when things go wrong, it's just like real world racing. It's a hard pill to swallow because you've got so much invested in it, and getting the cars right, the setups right, and it's a fair dinkum sport like any other sport out there. So it is what it is, mate. It's sometimes you just need to take the break and recharge the batteries. And you came back tonight amazingly. The driving was off its head. There was one corner you came out sideways drifting. I think it was Mr. Watson. Was it the second last corner?
Yep. That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was down to just coming in the second part of the chase, I think it was.
Yeah, it's hard to... Part of your brain says you need to lift so you don't die, but then the other part says don't lift. Just hold it down and hope for the best. So, yeah, I did that a few times.
Hit a Hail Mary, mate, and just hope that it hangs on and doesn't go off.
Well, I think
Sean
if you're
Doyle,
sideways, it's harder to get around if you're sideways as well. So,
yeah, a few boys came around that corner and did Hail Marys and went all the way around 360 degrees. But, mate, crack a bit of work out there. I think that says Callum Hodgkins is still. Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports, who gets you on track and supports your racing.
yeah, big thanks to all the team sponsors. We got Moser, we got Warren and Brown Tools. Big thanks to those guys. Grimm Industries. We got Shunt Scenery and Phoenix Driver Development. So they keep us out on track, and of course SRW and the all the race control guys for making it happen.
Yeah, it's a tough one out there, mate, and you've done well. And hopefully we'll have some new sponsors coming on board, and we haven't told anyone yet, but hopefully some new drivers coming through as well. So it's going to be an interesting season next season in the 86s. I'm really looking forward to it, and the tracks that the boys are working on looking pretty spectacular too, mate. Congratulations! Yep.
We're going to get a track reveal tonight for the next season. Is that happening on this broadcast?
Oh, I don't know if we're going to a track reveal. The boys have selected tracks, but they were in two minds about some of them at the moment. So I think they've held it back. Maybe if I can get some commitment out of them in the next few minutes, we might do it. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, yep. Don't discuss round 9. Keep okay. Yeah, look, I do have a selection coming up, so I could possibly share this coming through. It's provisional. I will send this to Cobes, so we will have a bit of a look at it later on. I'll just press the right click. Yes, we will definitely do that. Copy the image. You're making me work, mate. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. Cobes, now you can do the work. All right, done, mate. Good idea. Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, dude. Things are going to get faster, harder, and better next season. So keep it up, mate, and I'll chat to you soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right, ladies and gents, tonight's winner, Kyle Lavery, has taken out the feature race and taken it with some amazing pace. We're going to go down from the AMS, work our way up now. Mr. Watson, how about you take Mr. Brent Wassell?
All right.
I know I've just thrown you in the heat there, but let's have a go. Ladies and gentlemen, the AMS winner tonight for the is it the Axiom True Pure Racing 4, mate? It is?
Sinka, yeah, Axiom.
It is. I thought so. I was starting to get confused, mate. I must be getting older. It must be after 10. No, it must be 10 o'clock. No, it's before 10 o'clock. Ladies and gents, the Axiom and Racing Team driver, Mr. Brent Wassell, the AMS champion, and second place tonight for the AMS, taking out the title at one of their legendary tracks, mate. Is this your first one, mate? Is this the first cherry pop?
Hey, yeah, first championship, Sinka. Finally got one.
Finally got one, ladies and gents. We like to have first-timers here. It is awesome. How was tonight, mate? You had it in the bag pretty much once the race started, and the boys that were anywhere near you, you literally had to finish at the back for them to beat you. But there's always that opportunity to happen at Bathurst because things just fall apart everywhere. How was your mindset going through that?
Oh, man. First race was sweet, you know what I mean? I think I finished top. I think I finished 12th, you know, so And I know Ash, who was just behind me in the championship, finished 21st. So I got another good haul of points. And then just that second race, I don't know, the car in front of me mustn't have had mirrors. And I got it caught in a bit of a squabble there and dropped right the way back to the field. And that whole second race, I was just doing the calculations in my head of how far ahead Ash was, how much points I was going to need to make up. And it was a nightmare.
Mr. Watson, before I just keep talking.
Yeah, so take us through the mindset going into a close championship battle at a place like Bathurst. You know, it's already tough to go full bore here just with how easy things can go bad. Now having to do that with the championship fight on your mind, how difficult is that getting into the right mindset to be able to pull it off?
Yeah, it was an interesting one. I mean, I've done a lot of laps here in different cars, you know, like the GT3 leading up to the Bathurst 12-hour and stuff, and did the 12-hour. So I've turned plenty laps at Bathurst, but I think the biggest adjustment was going from the GT3 to the 86, you know, like learning all the different turn-in points and braking points and which gears. So I struggled a little bit with that, but me and one of the boys, my spotter tonight, actually, we were just cutting heaps of laps in the 86 leading into it, and we didn't know what a great time was. I said, we'll wait till we get in the practice and see what Dougie Gowans does so we can base our time off him. And we were sort of up there, so it was good. It was good.
I love it. I love it, mate. A great bit of work, mate. It's good to see you found yourself a good yardstick in Gowans, that's for sure. He's Mr. Consistent, and he's done that this season again, being very, very consistent. Mr. Brent Wassell, who gets the Axiom Racing team? And mind you, mate, you had a massive amount of people out there screaming for you in the stream too, mate. So you had a lot of support. So it's good to see the family and friends and mates and workmates and everyone and colleagues getting around you too. So who gets Mr. Brent Wassell out on track, mate, and supports the Axiom Racing team?
Hey, yeah, a shout out. Just want to say thanks to everyone. I had a quick little sneaky look in the YouTube chat. I've seen heaps of people in there showing support. We've got a long list here. I want to shout out Milton. He was in the Discord with me tonight, spotting through a couple of them races there, giving me calls, keeping on telling me where Ash was, all that sort of thing. Yeah, cheers again to everyone in the comments watching. Sinka, yourself, the boys in the broadcast, Barbs, everyone in the background at SRW. I've been in a couple of leagues now. This is probably one of the better ones. So huge shout out to you guys. And then just the list of sponsors. Deadass Podcast. He's always looking after me. Check him out on Apple Music, Spotify. I think they may be on YouTube. Best podcast in Australia. Shout out to Axiom Racing Team. We're just a new racing team this year getting started, but we're already doing some pretty good things, so it's cool to see. Shout out to Rail Projects, VRS, Virtual Race School, HJS Tile Co, Rockhampton's worst tiler. Just kidding. SSM Carpentry, Dan BATHURST, the livery wizard. He's been awesome with the Team Axiom liveries this season too. He's always tweaking little things here and there. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so he's always right on it. And then the last one I just want to shout out, Sinka, is Cowman Gaming Community Co. So
I saw him out there tonight.
Fella. Yeah, he's a young fella, local here in Rockhampton, and what he's done is basically just set up a gaming community for youth and people in the community that are sort of struggling with their mental health and that sort of thing. So he's trying to just build a community where guys can come and, you know, game and hang out and do that. So I think that's really cool. So I wanted to shout him out too.
100%. That's very important. Mental health in men is one thing we don't handle very well. We don't know how to talk about that sort of stuff. So big shout out to Cowan Gaming Co. I can just see him there. He's just shouted out, let's go, Brent. Mate, congratulations. Cracking bit of work out there. Get starting some practice, mate, because the ladder's going to come out shortly, the calendar, and we'll open up the subscriptions in the coming 2 days. But, mate, cracking work. You got a bit of work to do next season because now you're going to be a Pro-Am and you're going to be mixing it up there with the other boys. So get ready to rock and roll, mate. It's going to be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, cheers, Sinka. Hopefully this time next season I'm back in the booth with you. That's a bit optimistic, but you never know.
You never know, mate. You can only set some goals, set some small ones, and work your way through.
That's it.
Love it, mate. All right, I've got to boot you because we've got to get a heap of people to talk to, mate. Brent Wassel, ladies and gents, the AMS champion tonight for the GR86s, the Warren and Brown Tools. All right, let's bring in the next champion. Who do we say the next champion was? Let me have a look at my list. Who was it, mate? I can't even remember. Pro-Am, I think it was Stevie Daniels Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Pro-Am champion. These guys are sitting there waiting for it because they know he's come back in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Pro-Am champion for the Warren and Brown Tools GR86 Nationals, Mr. Stevie Daniels. Come on down from LCR. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, fellas. Yourself?
Oh, don't get too excited, mate. I just hyped that up like crazy.
Oh, I got about time for bed, mate. That's all.
Mate.
That was a hard race, that one.
You won that by 10 points, mate, on Tomasani Cena. Chris Tomlin finished on 781 points. So very, very close, mate. That was some amazing racing. How did it feel out there for you?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, man. I like Bathurst. I never have a very good outcome, but tonight wasn't too bad, I guess.
Well, you mate, you won. You won the title. Yeah, what you finish wasn't too bad. You finished in the top 14.
Would have been better if I didn't get taken out under safety car.
I saw some of that. I saw you go flying out there. I wasn't sure who that was. We couldn't quite see it very well. Who was it?
Carter Dines.
Dines. Well, one of the Dines, who was it that took Carter Dines out? We saw a parked car. I think I'll have to look at that a bit later. Yeah, there's a few little incidents. I think it was Snowy that went right through Brad Dines and one of the Carlin boys. Actually got them airborne. But mate, is this your first championship?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
All right, that's 2 in a row for us. 2 freshies out there. I know it wasn't the easiest of championships, but mate, you did a cracking job. You did 21 races. The average fifth position was 15.4. 1 podium, 1 top 5, 6 top 10s. You actually led 5 laps as well. Average incident points 8.7. So not a bad season out there, mate. And took it out by 10 points from Tomasani Cena.
I actually thought I'd thrown it away back at Oran Park. I had a shocker of a race and I ended up just calling it a night. So, yeah. I'm actually surprised I was back up the pointy end after last weekend at the Bend.
Well, I think you were 3rd, and Chris Tomlin had an average night tonight. And Tomasani Cena didn't have a spectacular night either. So all the cards played in the right way, mate, and they shuffled out, and you got dealt the winner.
Ah, lucky me.
Well, you wasn't lucky, mate. You worked hard for it. You did a cracking job out there. None of these titles are easy with the amount of cars that are on track. There's incidents that'll happen. There's a bystander. There's incidents happen that you've been involved in. There's all sorts of things that come up against you at some point. Actually, you and Tomasani Cena had 10 points penalties for the season, so you're both. It was lucky that he probably got them as well at the same point. So he gapped you guys out nicely between the two. Any highlights that you'd want to share with the season how it went? Because there was a couple of really good wins there for you. Actually, one big win and a couple of good top 10s.
Yeah, probably the Bend last week, man. That wasn't too bad. I was surprised I managed to hold on to the lead for as long as I did.
Yep.
And in the end, there was a couple of pro guys behind me and I just started to let them go a little bit. I just didn't think giving up the top podium positions was worth the fight.
No, that was definitely a smart move, man, because at the end of the day, it's tough being out there as well, but when they're like a couple of seconds faster, there's only so much time you can stand in front of them and block them and keep out of their way. It just becomes difficult and dangerous in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, mate, I think Crummy's going to be a very happy man. He was in the chat all night tonight watching you boys.
Yeah, he was in my ear too. Trying to put me off, I reckon.
Was he out there spotting for you?
No, he was just keeping us updated on the broadcast and stuff and what was going on. and where everybody was on track and stuff. So he's
I love
doing a
his
good
work.
team boss thing.
That's it. That's
About
it.
time he showed up.
About time he showed up. Did you hear that, Crummy? Here, mate, he'll be playing this back. He's got a replay in his ears. About time he showed up. About time he showed up. Mate, crack a bit of work. Who gets Stevie Daniels and the LCR team on track?
Yeah, the boys from LCR, man. We're all pretty close-knit little team now. Starting to build a bit of relationship with each other on track. Shops Remote Tech Service, JDRF Australia, Thorntech Electrical, BM Auto Care, Atomic Batteries, and Knight Rider Designs.
Excellent work, mate. Cracking bit of work. Good luck for the for next season, mate. Hope you handle your Pro-Am winner now, so you're getting up the pro class. So
you sure you can't keep me in Pro-Am, mate, and I can defend myself. I prefer that one.
I know you would prefer that one, but you're up there and about there, mate. It's I think Crummy just needs to get you just a little bit more training out there, and your pace isn't that far off the mark, mate. It's going to be a massive learning curve, but again, it depends on who registers, who doesn't register. They're going to have to balance it out, so you never know your luck. You could stay there, but generally the Pro-Am winner goes up to pros. But mate, crack a bit of work. Good luck, and thank you for being out there with the boys and putting on a fantastic show.
Yeah, cheers for the season, guys. Thank you. We'll probably see you again next season.
I hope so, mate. I hope so. It's on the cards. Ladies and gentlemen, Stevie Daniels Jr., not the porn star, the LCR driver, and now the Pro-Am champion of the Warren & Brown Tools V8 Supercars. All right, well, who we got next, mate?
Well, that depends on you. Are we still interviewing the race winners of Pro-Ams and AMs, or are we going straight to the Pro champion?
Is that what they're there for? They're the race. Who are the race winners for the AMs?
It was Glover and Hardwick.
Glover's not there. Hardwick's there. All right, we'll quickly grab him, having a quick bit of chat with him at the moment. I'm not sure what Donnelly's doing there, and then we'll go straight to the season champion, yeah?
Works for me.
All right, cool. Mr. Hardwick is one of the, ladies and gentlemen, the AMS winner for tonight's round. Mr. Cam Hardwick from the SLM factory. How you going, buddy?
Good, mate. Good. I wasn't sure I was coming in here tonight, so it's a pleasant surprise.
We sort of changed it up a little bit at the end. We thought, well, he did win the Pro-Ams tonight, so we'll put him down and have a bit of a chat with him, give him a bit of glory, being that you're one of the admins as well. Now it's probably not a bad time to put the calendar up. It's still provisional, still a few things that boys might want to adjust, but if Kobe can put that up. Mr. Hardwick's done a lot of work with this at the moment. Cam, you happy with the ladder we've got at the moment? It's not the ladder, the calendar.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be probably one of the best schedules we've had for a long time. Good mix of street courses and road courses, so very exciting. And that round 9, if it comes to fruition, will be extra exciting.
Yes, I did hear a little bit of that. New track, St. Petersburg.
That is the best track in IRacing.
Is that a new track? That's a new one, isn't it?
That is the new one, yes.
Yep. So we've got Petersburg with a super sprint. That's in Petersburg, Florida, US of A. Sonoma Raceway with a 30-30. Then we've got Long Beach Street Circuit with a super sprint. Road Atlanta Club Layout with a 30-30. Belle Isle Street Circuit. Ooh, a super sprint of that one. That's going to be a little bit of carnage. Miami International Autodrome, 30-30. Chicago Street Circuit, prototype layout with a super sprint. And then Barber Motorsports Park and Birmingham, Alabama for the 30-30. And we've got a to-be-announced super secret track when it comes to fruition. But that looks like an amazing set of tracks out there, man. A bit of time in the US by the look of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be really, really good. Hopefully we can get a really big field again next season and have some cracking racing. So it's good to get this calendar finally out in the open for everyone to see and start to build some excitement.
Yes, we are. We're going to open up the subscriptions on Saturday. So everyone can get in there and start putting their names down I believe the registration channel is already being cleaned out, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it has. So it's ready to go. We just need to put the new link up, and we're good to go.
Yep. Once Barb's done the new link, he'll announce that and open it up to members straight away. Straight away, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. But, mate, winner tonight. Tough race out there tonight. Kept you on your edge. Loved it or hated it?
No, it was good fun. Good fun. Had a big drama in race 1. Had a bit of a coffin fit under the safety car and drove it into the fence at turn 2.
Nice.
Yeah, so I had to go and pit for that and go to the back. But anyway, worked my way back to P19 where I was when I crashed. And then race 2, just sort of got lucky a bit there, and yeah, it was good fun. Probably the best I've driven at Bathurst, to be honest, on very little practice and this bloody cold that I can't get rid of.
That's what happens when you get married, mate. You're probably having arguments about the air conditioning being too hot and too cold.
No, not yet. Just
not yet.
Overdoing it, you know.
And
this crappy Victorian weather.
Mate, you're overdoing it in country Victorian weather. It's because you're down the street. You live down the street from the pub. You're probably walking back in thongs.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Spot on, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-Am winner tonight at the final round of the Warren Brown Tools GR86 Nationals, Mr. Cameron Hardwick. Who gets you on track and supports your racing, brother?
Well, first of all, I've got to thank the amazing wife that's probably in bed snoring her head off by now. I've got to thank her for letting me come racing every week, so much appreciated, Dale. Got to thank all the boys at SLM. I won't name them because I'll forget someone for sure, but everyone there that's been a massive help. I've got to thank Dougie for the Dougie Gown special as well. Also got to thank all the SRW admins and league bosses and whatever for putting everything on every week, and the RC guys. And I've got to thank the drivers for turning up to make this probably one of the best GR86 leagues getting around. So much appreciated, and I can't wait for next season. Hope everyone comes back.
I'm sure they will, mate. All reports, everyone's having an absolute blast, and people are emailing me and asking me when the season starts, when it's going to be released. So I think we've got a lot of interest out there. People are watching it and seeing how much fun is out there, and that's probably the most important thing. Everyone's having a blast. Well, Mr. Hardwick, thank you very much as usual. Get the hell out of here. Go visit the missus, mate, and we'll see you next. I'll speak to you soon, but we'll see you on track next season in a couple of weeks' time.
Beautiful, thanks, boys. And just one last thing, can we get you to call all next season in that American accent? That'd be quite funny.
Which other one I just did before?
Yeah, that one.
Hey, there's room for only one annoying Yank in this booth, all right?
Yeah. Damn, you call me a Yank?
Well, we're going to America, so we've got to have a full American broadcast team.
Oh, is that where the hit's coming from? Oh, god damn it. I don't know which accent I've got. I've got a few American accents, man. I want to see which one's going to work the best. I might end up...
I don't think
it's the country.
I don't think any of them work, but that's just me. Ayo.
I think I might end up sounding like a hillbilly.
Just make sure you're wearing a cowboy hat and your cowboy boots as you call in the racing.
And chewing a bit of gum, bit of tobacco.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not, mate?
Yeah, get the old spitteroo sitting beside me. Yes, we will, mate. We'll try something to flare it up a bit. I've got a few plans for season 2 for the broadcast boys to do something a little bit different. But, mate, thank you very much, Cam. Take care of yourself. I'll get out of here because I've got to speak to the champion.
Beautiful. Thanks again, and congratulations to all champions. See you, boys.
See you, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Cameron Hardwick, the Pro-Am winner for tonight. Ladies and gents, let's bring the legend in. The old guy, the guy that never gives it up. He's all the way back, all the way to the front. He hadn't had the easiest nights, but by one measly point takes out the title. Mr. Douglas Gowans, how the hell are you, mate?
Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm a bit buggered after that, I've got to say. She was a bit of a tough race, but thoroughly enjoyable.
Mate, you're getting slapped about by a couple of koalas for a while. Then there was a couple of Project 36s around you, some Carling boys. At one point,
That's right. The guys didn't make it easy, I've got to say.
oh no! At one point, you were in 5th place, and all of a sudden, you were down like in 10th place. It's like, what was that? What was the change in pace, mate? It was just wanted to get out of the bustle and try to get it safe.
Look, yeah, I mean, all I had to do tonight, was just keep Kyle in sight. Obviously we knew the points. So, from my end, keep Kyle in sight and, all well and good, I guess. And the other guys, sheep stations out there, and as they should, they're here to race. So kudos to them. So I just had to stay out of trouble tonight as much as I could, but keep Kyle in sight. And speaking of Kyle, could you do me a favour? Could you drag Kyle back in here?
I can drag him back in here.
Mate,
I want to know. Did you share your setup with Kyle tonight?
No, I didn't share that with Kyle tonight. But Kyle had his own setup, obviously. I mean,
we spoke about it last week, didn't we, Kyle? About will Dougie share his setup in the final round, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We did speak about it.
I did. I decided to get my own.
Share it. That's right. I did share it. I shared it with the rest of the team.
Oh, you shared it with everyone but Kyle.
Well, Kyle had his own. Kyle's been working on one himself, so yeah, that's what he was used to, and he was ready to race tonight. Like I said, it was tough out there. Kyle had a bit of a mishap in the first race, which dropped him back down behind me. But then he started ahead of me in the second race, and I've got to say that last third of the race to Kyle, he had a lot of guts trying to get back through that field, just to try and get the positions on me. Whereas I didn't have that guts. I just wanted to stay safe and stay out of trouble.
Yeah, he's a young fella. Mr. Watson, jump in at any time, mate. He's a young fella, so he's probably a bit more, a little more ambitious, I'd probably say. Whereas Gowans, you're the fox who's placed things a little bit long-term perspective on this race. You were driving through that race, planning your super and your retirement fund.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't say that Kyle was more ambitious because he was younger. I mean, Kyle's a fantastic racer. He knows how to overtake, and he knows how to force the issue and do it cleanly. Whereas where I've tried that before in the past, either I end up with the fence or the other car ends up with the fence. So I've got to be a little bit smart about how I approach my overtakes. But like I said, Kyle just cutting back through that field. I saw him going up, and then he disappeared from your relative, and I'm thinking, oh my god.
I tell you what, between the two of you, my calculator was burning holes in my desk. I was shuffling the figures up and down, and everything was going across all over the place. I had you win by 4 points in the end, but my calculator was wrong. In the end, you won it by 1 point. And let me give you a little bit of history. All right, you won it by 1 measly point. But listen to this. You finished. You raced 21 races. You had 10 points negative penalty in one of the races. Kyle Ridley, you had -20. That's title-defining penalties, mate.
It is.
All right. Yes. Average finish 6.6 to Kyle's 6.8. Wins for Gowans 5, 4 for Ridley. Podiums 9 each.
Yep.
Top 10 finishes. Douglas Gowans 10, Kyle Ridley 15. Top 5 finishes they were.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 finishes, Gowans 17, Ridley 18. Laps led, Gowans 77, Ridley 65. Average incident points 5.2, Mr. Gowans, and 6.3 for Mr. Ridley. So it could have gone either way. By points without penalties, Mr. Ridley would have had that.
Yep. There you go. There you go, Kyle. There you go.
That's a fantastic lesson to hold your brakes when you've crashed.
Yes, that is. We have a winner. Bing, 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 bing.
Absolutely. But it just goes to show how tough it is throughout the season. You do have these incidents, and the leaderboard goes up and it goes down, and you just all got to see what happens at the end and see where it washes out.
Well, to think about it, 1 point difference after 9 rounds, 21 races in those 9 rounds, and it comes down to 1 point and a couple of penalties. It's pretty amazing. And you know what? Mr. Keane must be a very happy man having first and second in the championship as SLM drivers, that's for sure.
Well, I
Not
said
bad.
to Carl, I said to Carl before the start of the race, it doesn't matter if I take the championship or if Carl does. The important thing is, and I sincerely mean this, is that SLM had a P1, P2. And not only us in the pros, but also, looking at Thomas in the Pro-Ams, he was close. He
was.
had a fantastic season as well, and if Cam was able to race at the AMs, he would have been up there too. The strength and depth there at SLM, is something that I think, all the boys should be proud of.
Yeah, well, Thomas lost the title by 14 points, so that
that's
wasn't
not
much in it. Yeah,
Not the
I think. Yeah, and he missed 3 races.
Yep, that'll
He
take
missed
you.
3 races. So those 3 races cost him the title. So that's where I'm not sure if they were races that he pulled out of, like it was a heat 3 or something like that, and he didn't do it. I'm not sure. I can't tell from the system, but he's completed 18 races to 21 for Stevie Daniels. So that would have been a title there. But the AMs, Brent Wassell, he was in a league of his own. He did a cracking job out there.
But what you were just saying about Thomas, then, with Carl being senior management, I suggest Carl has a strong word with Thomas about next season.
Who?
What?
I said.
Kyle.
What you were just, Carl's senior management for SLM.
Yep.
And I suggest he has a strong word to Thomas about missing races for next season.
Yeah,
No,
that race cost him the title. But actually, while we're looking at that, the AMS champion Brent Wassell only did 14 races, and Glover and the boys behind him did 21 races. He still won the title by 50 points.
Does Russell go straight to pro?
I'll leave that to Mr. Hardwick and the boys down there. Obviously, he'll definitely go up to Pro-Am and battle it out there, because I think he was pretty much up and around those boys for all of it. But some cracking work out there, mate. Douglas Gowans. I've got a big weekend ahead of me, and I've got to look at your name 3 times now, or twice. It's twice. Well, I've got to do a new trophy for this one. I've got to get your Super Formula Light one out as well this weekend, and ship everything out like a madman.
Yes, sounds good to me. I appreciate it very much.
I thought it would.
Yep.
But Mr. Gowans, give us a quick snapshot of season 1, 2026, mate. You had some downer nights. I could hear some of those nights on the comms with a very downward, depressed mode, and then other nights was really good. How was the season in general?
Look, it's tough being back in the field a little bit. The reverse grids, don't make things easy. And, whether I make a little mistake or the car behind me makes a little mistake, it starts to get frustrating. So, the nights that you probably heard me being a bit down would have been one of those nights. But that's just the whole season. You don't win a championship by one race. You've got to compete in the whole season. And then there's been other times where I've just had fantastic races, whether I won the race or not. It's just been great to be on track and fighting with the other guys for position, and it's all been fair and square and love and war, and the respect given, especially when you race against people like Kyle and Kyle Lavery and Dan Byrne and Dave Gallo and, all those type of guys. It just makes it such a joy to be on track. But yeah, I mean, you do have those moments where you think, my God, that was stupid to do, or my God, what the hell was that person thinking? So that's the way it goes.
At the end of the day, we're all racers out there, and I think I did some preaching last week. It's like some people get really upset when incidents happen, and you can hear it in their voices and stuff. But it's like at the end of the day, there's not much malice out there. Everyone's just, you make a mistake and you take someone out sometimes, and you kick yourself afterwards. And I've noticed the Discord's been amazing. Everyone apologising and having a bit of a giggle about it and stuff like that, which is what you want to see. It's like after the footy match, you go in the back of the rooms and you have a beer together and talk about the highlights of it, call each other a dickhead, and then you come out and track next week and have a bit of fun.
Well, case in point, Kyle Lavery jumped in before, and he said, "Look, I just wanted to apologise for spitting you at Winton," and that's what it. For someone to come back in and say, "Look, I know I did wrong. I apologise for that." That's fantastic, and that's what I like to hear from all the boys.
It is. I think we're very fortunate with the quality of the grid is very fast, and we've got a great attitude there from all the drivers out there. Still people learning racecraft out there, which makes incidents, which is good for broadcast because they look good on screen. But it's all part of the learning. I think that's why it's a tough series to win, because you've got AMs, Pro-Ams, and Pros on the same track, and I think it adds to the spice as well sometimes.
It does, and you know, with the quality of drivers too up the front end, it is not easy up the front. I mean, you have to be on the limit, lap after lap, nose to tail with these guys, just trying to find the littlest moment there you can stick your car in or stick your nose in. And this is where Kyle excels. He's really good at doing that. So, you know, I've got to watch more of his races and learn from him more in regards to doing this type of thing. You know, they say at SLM that I'm a little bit too kind with my overtakes. It's got to be more like Kyle. So I'll try to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I do love your style, mate, so don't change it too much. The big question is going to be, Mr. Ridley, is there going to be swapping of setups through the course of season 2?
To a degree, yeah. I think, you know, usually I don't get time to practice, so this week I put the time aside and made my setup and all that, so it showed. I was able to get pole convincingly and whatnot, so maybe I will.
Maybe you will. Well, what you do is, like every other real racer, change it slightly.
Then hand it over. That's a bit sneaky.
Well, you take it I'm sorry, but when you're in racing, when you're in race mode, you say, for instance, you work on it all week, get it right, then go, all right, boys, have a go. And then during practice, any final little tweaks you do for race conditions, you leave that to yourself, mate, because at the end of the day, you got to beat your teammates first.
I sound like I'm the only honest fella around here. Jeez.
You know what? I was going to say being nice doesn't win championships, but damn.
Question. How did you like the liveries tonight?
I did like the liveries tonight. It took me a while to get my SDK to update, so it would. I actually quit it out. So I can get it all. About that. Well, it's. I don't know why it would not refresh, so I had to quit the session and come back in the session for it to update, which is all nice and beautiful. But yes, I did like the liveries out there. I thought when someone said it was going to be a thing, I thought you guys were going to take the piss out of me and put something about me on the cars. But I'm glad you didn't.
I wouldn't do that. Oh, but that's a good idea.
It's a very good idea, yeah.
Well, one of the Martin boys on the Super Formula Light has got on the back of his wing, Dean is faster than Stephen.
Yes, I know. I've seen it.
So I get to see that quite often. But look, it's a late night. Mr. Watson, any questions? I know I asked you this, and I've probably asked everything under the sun. Anything you want to say to the boys before I boot them out?
Yeah, just a fantastic run from both of you this season. It was it made our jobs a heck of a lot easier to call because of how well you guys race and some of the incredible battles that you guys treated us to for the whole season.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, mate. I always like watching the stream back and seeing how excited you get, especially when there's a crash. It's like, oh, no!
Oh, just wait till you watch tonight's.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, absolutely. But I'll leave the last word to Carl.
Well,
thanks, Doug.
You leaving the last word to Kyle because you want him to go for the list of sponsors and you can't remember them?
No, but he's senior management at SLM, and I think that's quite him to give the team a shout out.
All right, but before he does that, ladies and gentlemen, we're crowning a new champion tonight of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals, Mr. Douglas Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team /FRT. Is that still a slash?
FTR.
FTR. Is that still a slash FTR?
Oh, no, look, I'm an SLM driver, FTR was just my own little thing when I was by myself, and now it's just like a little filler logo on the car, but I'm an SLM driver.
Excellent, mate. Well, Mr. Lavery, do you want to tell us who gets you out on track? Not Lavery, Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley.
Come on.
Mr. Ridley, you're coming to race for Team SRW. Oh, no, did I say that out loud? No. Kyle, who gets you mugs out on track, mate, and supports the SLM team?
Well, since I've already done this, I'm going to go a different route. I want to thank Doug for all the driver training he's done with the boys in the SFL. It's a big help, and hoping the results are improving. My alarm for work is currently going off, so that's great. I want to thank, obviously, all the other members who take part of our driver training sessions. These are a big help, a big part of the team that we believe is making a big difference out there on track. Big improvements with the drivers we got. And always, I want to thank SRW for putting together the season. It's been a blast. I'm gutted, but I'm still happy for the team to have won. I got a 1-2 and a 2 in Pro-Am. So thank you to all for the season.
If we could have a tie, that's what it should be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm happy that you guys had an absolute blast, and team SLM have had a cracking season this season. All the boys have been doing amazing things, so it's good to see. Jeds, thank you very much for supporting SRW and coming on board and talking crap with me. We all know I can talk underwater and can talk all night. We could sit here and have a barbecue. I'd still be flapping my gums. But thank you very much for your support, and see you all next season.
Thanks very much, guys.
All right, ladies and gents, the boys from SLM and the new crowned champion, Mr. Douglas Gowans. We are booting them out now and finishing off for the night. Wow. That was the longest interviews we've done, mate. I'm sorry I talked so much. But what a cracking race that was. What a season that was.
Yeah, that was definitely, that might just be the craziest championship battle that I've witnessed in my time of broadcasting in general. Like, it was legitimately no clue on what was going to happen, and with basically real-time calculations having to be done because of all the positions changing at the end. Like, you can't ask for a better end to a season than that.
Really kept us on the ball, didn't they? Calculators flying, burning numbers through our fingers. It was up and down all over the show. We did a pretty good job, though, I thought. I hope the viewers enjoyed it, that we were trying to keep things up to date and getting everyone to know who was winning and who wasn't winning and all that sort of stuff. There's probably drivers already in there watching the replays right now, so hopefully they enjoyed as much as us. That is it for season 1 of 2026, mate. That is crazy that it's gone that quick. We have a 3-week break. The only series that keeps going is the GT3s on Sundays, and that's on this week at 8 p.m. So watch this, the Formula Ones in Japan, and after that, transfer your TV across to the YouTube channel, because we'll be on racing, having a spectacular run for the GT3s. But boys, Kobe downstairs, thank you very much for pushing the buttons, doing a stellar job. I think we've come a long way this season from last season, and it's looking amazing. Mr. Watson, it's been an absolute pleasure. You're going to be full of all sorts of information, mate, with all the American tracks next season.
Yes, sir, and I cannot wait for week 2. Sonoma.
Week 2.
Yep.
Sonoma. Yeah.
That is the motherland.
Yeah, I love that track. I reckon it's an absolute cracker. In any car, I love that track. All the way from the little skippies to the Mazdas. Anything that you get on that track, I think is excellent fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. Well, thank you very much, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. This brings season 1 2026 of the Warren & Brown Tools GR86 Nationals. Tonight we crowned the winners of the AMS, which is Brent Wassell from the Axiom team. We crowned Stevie Daniels from the LCR team as the Pro-Am champion, and Douglas Gowans from SLM Motorsports team as the Pro champion. Stick around, hit the like, subscribe button, support the people that support us. Moser Racing, who is finishing up with us as of tonight. they are moving on, and they've moved on to some bigger stuff overseas and investing money in different sides of YouTube as well. We like getting people involved and then they leave us. It's always fun. Shunt Sceneries, if you're into flight simulators and you want some 3D rendering done, please reach out to Barb's and have a chat to him. He'll be able to help you with any requirements that you're after. Grimm Industries, the home of the V8 coffee table. He just does everything that's amazing, from Ferrari engines all the way to your Aston Martins. What else does he do? He does some amazing work out there. Just reach out to him if you're after something a little bit different. Phoenix Driver Development, if you're after some help with the Gen 3 and the Gen 2 V8 supercars, please reach out to Laz and Leon and get them on board for training one-on-one or in a team atmosphere, or just purely for setups as well, because they have a multitude of setups out there. And finally, Warren and Brown Tools. They are the legends that they are. Get on board, get stuff from their shops. They've got some amazing tools. They're also available in Super Cheap and some of the other big brand stores as well. Support them like you support us, because we appreciate your support as viewers, but we also appreciate the drivers that come out every week. 35 plus drivers in this series every week, battling it out for 3 titles. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for 2026's season 1. The viewers have been amazing, and hope to see you all again Sunday night if you're available. Otherwise, wait around for us for 3 weeks' time. Look out to the social media for the release of the new seasons and the subscriptions, and hopefully we see you out there driving. If you're interested in becoming part of this SRW community, please reach out to me as well for anything that we do, from broadcasting to race control to supporting the streams as a sponsor or as a naming rights sponsor. Thank you very much, Mr. Watson. Thank you, Kobe, downstairs, and thank you all for putting up with me. Good night.